Hello, everyone, and welcome to Collector's Figure. Happy Monday. We got a lot of stuff from Hot Toys to talk about for sure, and then some third-party stuff. But to do that with me right now is Michael Elliott, Alex Darth Montano, Blue Tattoo, and Hoth's Hometown Hero. Hello, gentlemen. It's good to see you.
How are
Thanks.
you, sir?
Thanks for coming.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
First, before we get anything else started, I want to give a shout out to some guy who's always here in the chat first.
Yes.
And talking up the show. I appreciate that very much. Some guy
went to a con and got some pictures and met Katie Sackhoff.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. All right, some guy.
Sasha Banks. Yeah, send me some pictures. I'll share them in a bit.
Oh, yeah.
It's Mercedes Virago now.
Oh, is it?
She's Mercedes Monet in New Japan.
Mercedes Monet.
Oh, yep. She is.
I think she always acted as Mercedes Vernado. I don't know I'm probably mispronouncing that, which sucks because she's really awesome.
Okay. Well, I know a girl. She goes by the name of Mercedes Benz.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure. I want to know what you're talking about.
Darn it. I swear to God, I can't get you guys to laugh after 5 o'clock. My humor just goes
Mercedes Benz. I don't think that's the right show to be talking about here. No.
It's too funny, dude.
Yeah.
So how are you guys doing today?
Good, man.
Great. Not too bad.
Yeah, man. Not too bad at all.
Hoth, it's your first time on the show. I appreciate for you coming.
Appreciate you having me.
We usually start off the show with show and tell. If you got anything to show off this week that you happen to have gotten, feel free.
Yeah, what'd you get?
So this is I'm actually customizing this tomorrow. So this is my cocaine bear.
Yeah.
This is
yeah, he looks coked out.
I
think put like white powder around his nose. That'd be cool.
I got some paint actually that was recommended to me by Weasel Figures.
Okay.
And so we're gonna do that tomorrow at 5:30 over on my channel. It's the return of dioramas, displays, and decor.
Nice.
Okay. What time?
Should be pretty sweet. 5:30 p.m. CST.
Okay. I will.
And then hopefully it's a chill day tomorrow with no drops, so I can get like a little bit of sleep because these last 2 weeks has been crazy.
Well, at least you're doing it, early evening, so that's good for
Oh
me.
yeah, that'll be all right. Usually in the mornings though, like I'll wake up and I have about 2 hours before work that I can do my. It used to be in 5 minutes or less. It is now dig this fig. Hashtag DTF. It's been working out so far, so good. People are liking them. But yeah, I can't wait to do this guy. He's like 22 inches tall. Bob Dylan had recommended him.
Wow, 22, huh?
Yeah, he's like way bigger than Thanos. JXK Studios.
Okay.
According to Bob, they're the animal people. If you need a 6-scale animal, they're like the one that you get. They've got like lions and tigers.
They got horses I'm sure.
Horses. Oh yeah, I think pretty sure that's where he got at least one of his horses from.
Okay. Cool. Good to know.
Good stuff. Yeah, it's a statue.
Yep.
But it's 6 scale, so it fits in with the rest of your collection if you're trying to do it. I forget who was telling me. Somebody was telling me, or I was talking to somebody this weekend. They were like, "Dude, you should pair that with a Deadpool. Just get like a little bag and have Deadpool like running over to him with like a little baggie."
Oh, that would be great. Yeah.
Because Deadpool would totally feed that to a bear.
He absolutely would, without question.
And if the bear latches out, it doesn't matter because he grows back. So if it lops his arm off, he's pretty much okay.
No problem.
Alex, did you get anything new this past week?
No, I was supposed to get my Dark Trooper and my Moff Gideon today, and they didn't arrive. So
Okay.
Do tomorrow.
Just make sure you key that Dark Trooper the right way.
What was that?
The Dark Saber. I mean, you got to make sure you key it the right way. Pay attention.
Oh yeah. I have the
Mando one.
The Chrome Mando. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so you're already used to it then.
Yeah.
I was hoping that was going to come with a swooshing blade because I broke the one with Gideon because I keyed it wrong, and then no swooshing blade. So I literally opened the box like no.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't include it.
Like, I was like, dude, I was totally trying to just take pictures of my other one and then call it.
But I gave it to,
take this back. I broke it.
I gave it to Bo-Katan instead. I think it's
nice
on her. Yeah.
Definitely so. She deserves it.
Yeah, she deserves it more than
I wish that they would have made the little thing come off that base. I like the great bases, but I like to use them as actual flooring. So I don't have the peg post in it. I'll just use the base itself.
Oh yeah, that really bothered me. Like, it's kind of stupid that they left that thing there. Like,
I mean, I get it because the way do you have a Lando?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how like when you have the normal crotch grabber, it wheezes in there. You have to like kind of sit it back and then tilt it forward. Yeah. I don't think that would have been able to have the strength to hold her flying if they wouldn't have fastened it to the base.
No, not at all.
So I get why, even though I don't like it.
But I was telling them last week, I'm not a big fan of this dynamic stance. Never liked them.
Yeah, actually, I think I saw that.
Yeah, I really don't like them. Like, if I could, I would just get rid of it, but I would have to buy another base. I don't want to.
Yeah. Same here.
If I am flying, I'll use like fishing string or something. And actually, Bo-Katan is my favorite one to have flying because what you do is you make a little loop and then you put it around the outside of the jetpack, and then it can come up. So because it's Velcroed on, it actually holds onto her better. Whereas a lot of the other ones, you have to weed it underneath the jetpack, and then hook it up to a belt, and then hope that they don't go at like an angle that it pops the jetpack off.
Yeah, I had to use a clip for my Superman, for my Justice League Superman, and I ended up just buying a new base with a crotch grabber just because I hate having to do stuff there. Yeah. No, I don't like dynamic stance. Never will.
The only ones that I have used is for the speeder bikes, and that's just I just haven't figured out a way to do it without them yet. But as soon as I figure that out, I'll have those just suspended in there too.
That will look cool. Yeah.
I think it'll be more possible once I get the stuff. I'm gonna build like a little mountain pass in there. So many other things to get around to. I started grabbing some of the stuff for that, and then I got a little DJ booth for my Iron Strange, and then last week I had some little turntables. So I bought like 6-scale Technique 1200s.
Oh yeah.
You get a black one, a silver one, and a gold one. And I kind of wish I could have got 2 gold ones because the gold ones look nasty, dude.
Blue Commander Green.
I'll look how sick this looks.
Can you? Oh, that looks pretty cool.
The arm moves too.
Wow,
oh,
dude,
nice.
Dude, I'm a DJ.
That's really cool.
And then the detail on the back is like legit too.
Dude,
like you have the ground spot like right over here.
Nice.
That's pretty
and then
cool.
The whole bottom is like literally as if you had. It's literally like, I feel like you just shrunk like a straight up Technique like down.
Well, Hoff, I'm an actual DJ. I need to know where did you get those?
I got these on Etsy. If you go to the Figure Freakout from this weekend on my channel, I have a link to them in there.
All right, I'll check that out, man.
It'll be like at the bottom. It's the Etsy link. It says turntables. And
what did they run for?
I want to say this was the last set. You're gonna have to get it from a different person if you want the vinyl, because I think I bought the last set with the vinyl. But it was like 180 for you get three techniques, a mixer, a CDJ, and a CD for the CDJ, and there's a little CD slot for the CDJ too, so the CD can go in and out.
Okay. So
And
in
then
other words,
it
many,
did have a
okay.
set of headphones, but those were not made
Ah.
for a 6-scale figure. I broke those like almost immediately.
Wow.
Most of the ones I've gotten, unless they have a wire in it, usually do break, which sucks.
Yeah, it was my fault. I like grabbed it like too low. I had it stretched out the first time, and I had it like fit like halfway on the stranger's head. I was just gonna go over the back, and then I like repositioned my hand, and I went down too low, and it's just right there. So it was like right at the.
Mhm.
I had it like up here the first time, and then I grabbed it like down too low, and that ear cup just right off.
Dang.
Yeah, the only ones I have that doesn't have a wire in it are usually all plastic, and then they'll end up breaking if you try to get it on someone's head who's too large. But the wire ones are all like World War II ones.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only thing I've been able to find.
I'll find a nice set of headphones for him eventually.
Yeah, I wanted to get some decent headphones for the Robert Meyer Burnett figure too.
You have a Robert Meyer Burnett figure?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, he's shown it a few times. It's awesome.
You showed him?
Yeah,
he's shown it many times on the show.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I saw the clip, but like I didn't see if you showed you showed him. Oh my God, I need one of those.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's getting there. You gotta finish the jackets.
Yeah,
that is fantastic. It's how long you been watching Campia, SB?
Oh shoot! Since late 2017.
You and me have basically been hanging out together since whenever you started watching it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Blue actually turned me onto his channel. So
I think I've been watching him since like, oh Jesus, like 2006.
Yeah,
2008 or something like that. He was just at. I think he had the movie blog. I don't remember if that was a channel. If that wasn't a channel, then it was like a couple weeks into him starting at AMC when they were in the closet.
Okay.
I started watching John Campia just as they're phasing out of AMC going into Collider. I literally started watching John Campia before Robert Meyer Burnett even appeared.
Yeah,
and then
I remember the first time that he was on there. It was
me too.
Schnepp on Collider Heroes.
Yeah. And then he started doing the competitions. You know, he was a part of the Four Horsemen, and I was really upset.
The best shit talker on the.
But I got really upset when he joined the Four Horsemen. I went because I really like Robin. I went, oh, he became a villain. He became a bad guy. I didn't want him to become a bad guy. You know.
Yeah.
Bad guys are more fun though.
Yeah, I mean it is. It's way easier to do though.
Yeah, because you don't have to care what people think. Like you truly don't have to care what people think. You just have to
R&B pre-ordering your R&B. That's so funny, dude.
Yeah, you need to make him a Diet Coke too and a beer.
Blue, is that
glass
new?
of wine.
Yeah,
is that new, Blue?
Bottle of wine. Bottle of wine.
What's that?
Is that new, Blue?
Well,
Did you already have that Iron Man, or is that a new one?
That's the one from last week. Yeah.
Yeah, I already have the Iron Man. These guys are new. I mean, even though they're not new figures. We're gonna.
I really like that layout.
You just bought that layout?
They're not new figures. What do you mean? They're new, but they're not new figures. They're used.
Well, they're a couple years old. They came out with that turd movie that shall not be named.
Okay, so I mean, how long have you had them?
I just got them. A couple days, like a day or.
That's
day.
the Luke with the port, right?
No, this is the crate Luke.
Really
one with the
which one?
The sand base, but it's red.
Oh yeah, the teleporting Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shut up.
It could have been fine. They just decided they weren't going to do anything with it.
Yeah.
If they would have had him come back and just be like, cool, so we have Force Ghost Luke now, and then they would have just done something with that with training. I think a lot of it would have died down. The fact is that regardless of whether what Rian Johnson did was right or wrong, the fact that J.J. Abrams came back and just decided to completely ignore or in some
it up
cases
anymore.
run in the opposite direction of it is what made it like terrible.
Dude, that shot when Rey drops the lightsaber and Luke grabs it is the most annoying thing ever. Like, this is not a way to treat a Jedi's weapon. It's like, dude, it's even worse than when Luke dropped it.
Well, when he tossed the lightsaber over his shoulder, I think at that moment, like the whole world, everybody knew it's over.
Yeah, you just heard
it was so damn unlike him.
Disrespectful.
I didn't know that when you die, your hair still grows. I didn't know that.
For up to I think it's like
it does.
8 years.
It does actually.
Luke,
it does.
Like
if
8
you
years.
look at Force Ghost Luke, his hair is way longer as the Force goes. Really, really great continuity. Really, the script supervisor in that movie was.
If they should have tried to do something with it.
I'm not going to say anything about those movies. I'll go off and
do it.
After show and
We
tell.
always complain.
Mike, you got anything new this week?
Well, I want to see you. I want to see what you got.
I ain't got nothing.
Yes, you do. One of my favorite IPs. One of my favorite IPs of all time.
I will show him.
Got to, man. Man, the man, Clint.
Nice.
That's the. Which one is that?
This is the Sideshow's Clint Eastwood collection, Man with No Name.
That's what it was. The Man with No Name. I almost bought that one.
Nice. Look at that head sculpt.
Unfortunately, he looks a touch too old for Man with No Name.
And they seem to have done that with the Josie Wales as well.
The Josie Wales is more accurate, actually. But he still looks a bit old.
Still looks great, though.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Yeah, they really did a good job. Tailoring is great.
I think it turned out. It's like all right. The hat.
Okay, all right. Then it's okay.
the hat's on that permanently.
I have my nitpicks.
What are your nitpicks?
Oh, you'll have to wait for the review.
I would imagine the hat. The hat's like
not being able to take the hat off. Yeah, that's
I don't get why Sideshow does that at all.
Yeah, he looks good. The spurs are metal though.
The spurs are legit. That's what they look like.
Yeah, the spurs are metal. They don't spin, but
round and around and around.
Got the extra bullets on the belt.
Jeepers creepy. That crotch grabber is giving them a hard time, Joe.
This base sucks balls. This is all they did.
Yeah, see, I don't.
That's all they did.
What? Oh, come on. They could have put a sticker on it.
There's nothing there.
I don't like the stand on them with the super.
Oh, come on, Clint.
Yeah.
That's all they did.
Yeah, I never used the one with the
collection.
Let's put the gloss in there.
I don't get why you.
I mean, just a sticker that looks like.
Yeah, why would it be on the bottom? You don't see it.
That's so stupid.
And then there's nothing on the top.
Yeah,
absolutely nothing.
Like
I'll probably use. I'll get a use out of one of the sand bases though. So that's
would have been sweet. Would have been sweet. Yeah. Even if you didn't have anything else on that base, if you would have signed the top of the base in like yellow, that'd have been really nice.
Right? Something other than on the bottom where you can't even see it.
Yeah.
That's the same with any other figure they make. Like the logo's always on the bottom. There's nothing ever on top.
I guess they think it's like a piece of pottery or something. You know, you always have to look underneath, at the bottom of it or something. I don't know.
Well, they're idiots.
I'm enjoying this.
That's nice
for what it is, for sure.
Yeah, it looks pretty dang good.
A cigar stuck in his mouth too.
Yep.
One day,
not removable.
But
one day. I want the Man with No Name. I want the one where he has the poncho.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I want. My favorite Clint Eastwood movie is High Plains Drift.
They just announced. What did they just announce the other day? There's another
Outlaw
one coming
Josie
up.
Wales is.
That's what it
coming.
was.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
a killer one.
the preacher
But they're
is
all
already.
great. Oh, great.
The preacher one looks really good, but once again, that's another one that the hat doesn't come off.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The present toys made
I'll
him as well.
None of them come off. Actually, Outlaw Josie Wales has one.
Really?
Yeah, that won't come off. That won't come off either. Again.
I'm probably
neither.
Harry Callahan then.
Yeah, Harry Callahan's the only one that doesn't have a hat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to get then.
There we go.
That looks great, man. Like that. That looks awesome, dude.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody knows,
I can't wait to hear your nitpicks.
Yeah, I'm almost done editing.
Find one on eBay, right?
It'll be up tonight, later tonight, hopefully.
You'll be able to find a head sculpt on eBay, I'm sure.
Hopefully one that doesn't look so old. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, listen, your painting skills, you can smooth it out.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah. You're the Michelangelo of.
But we go back to the whole point of what I paid for it. I shouldn't have to, right?
Mm-hmm. What was that running?
They're like $250.
Like $275.
Oh, that one was more expensive for a sideshow figure.
Wowsy. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm still happy with it. I mean, he's not going to get a great score, but he'll get a good score. He's good.
That's right. I keep forgetting you score yours.
I do. Yeah.
I liked your Sulu review.
Oh, thank you.
Sulu?
Yeah, I can't wait for Exo6 is doing good things.
Yeah, they are.
They're doing some wonderful things.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They have some wonderful things coming.
Oh yeah. Locutus, that's the one that's coming next that I want.
Nice.
Mike, you got any?
Guys, yeah, you ready for a story?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So last week, Robert Meyer Burnett is on the show, and we're talking figures. And he told me that that Bob Marley was sold out, and that's one of the ones I've been wanting to pick up. And so I went to the internet, and I went to website, what is it, Toilet One Bowl, and the
different names people call it.
Yeah, I had to bring. I mean, everybody's got a toilet situation there, so I figured I'd go with it. So I was super bummed out, man, because like there's certain figures that I've been wanting to get, and that was one of them. And of course, you guys know I'm going to get Mantis, and then he's got Blade. But there've been a couple of other figures too, and I've got to be really careful about what I'm spending because Todd McFarlane's getting ready to drop some more stuff. So I've been holding off my money for. I want to get the 89 Batmobile. I may not get the statue though. I'm thinking about maybe not getting the statue because I already got one. But anyway, so I decided I was on their website the following night, and I said, lo and behold, damn it! All right, it's still here. I'm gonna do it. Hold on a second, guys.
Wait, can you go back to that show? Can you bring that chat back up?
This is the Blair Witch Project.
From Fat Batman.
I'm trying to get the I had the camera and
Hey, can you bring that chat back up?
Which one?
The one from Fat Batman about more likely to come next. More likely to come armorized figures like Deadpool, new mech animals like the Black Panther. That's a. I feel like your money's safe on an Iron Man.
Yeah, that's definitely a topic we'll be getting touching on here soon.
Hold on a second. This cord is wrapped around the bottom.
I think I'm more shocked that you actually bought something online, Mike.
Believe it or not, hold on a second.
Yeah, I don't have shops around me that I could like go to
Got it.
and like buy stuff.
I don't have shops around me either. Anyway,
I get like jealous when I see people's like reviews and they're like going to Tate's or something like that, or like Frankenstein.
dig me up, Blue.
That's like pretty awesome. That's the
You got a David.
You got the Bowie. Yeah.
Bowie. Yeah.
Dude, this is probably he's in my top 5 favorite. Oh God, let me straighten this out. Top 5 favorite artists of all time. And so when Robert Meyer Burnett said that Bob Marley was sold out, Bowie and Marley were the 2 I wanted to get. So I said, if I BS around and Bowie sells out, I'm going to be really, really friggin' mad. So I'm sitting there on Toilet Wonder Bowl's site, and I'm looking at him, and I'm going, damn it, let me do it. And I just went and clicked away. Now, guys, let me tell you something. This will blow you away. So Tuesday, it was late Tuesday night. It was like, well, actually Wednesday morning. It must have been like 1 o'clock in the morning. I went ahead and ordered them. I woke up that morning, Wednesday, got a text saying that it was being processed. Got another text saying delivery due. Now this was Wednesday morning. Another notification saying it's on its way, delivery by end of the day Friday. This thing came midday Thursday. I got it in a day and a half.
Very nice.
From the Devil's Workshop.
From Toilets Wonder World. The friggin' thing. But man,
see, they get their stuff pretty quick, and it gets here pretty quick sometimes. It surprises me how fast it'll get here.
But man, this figure,
like, they'll get me figures faster than Sideshow sometimes.
Yeah, it depends.
So what this figure did, I've discovered that one figure can change the whole room. I was telling the guys, I spent the whole weekend refashioning the whole. I took down my whole Black Panther diorama, and I've just been changing everything up. So what I want to do here is I want to keep him here, but I'm going to have Prince on the one side, and hopefully I can get Marley again. I want to get Marley. So I'm going to keep him right here, and I'm just going to make this my stage here because actually this is a part of my home recording studio. And I actually moved some of my recording studio away from certain areas because I started collecting. But now this is going to be perfect for the recording studio. Now when I'm recording music, I can get my inspiration and take a look at all of my favorites. But yeah, so that
there you go.
And that stage, man, is that awesome? I mean, this is just a really, and the head sculpt, so good.
It's really cool.
Yeah, I had to. I mean, I really wasn't prepared to do it yet, but there's no way in the world, man. If I'd have lost out on this, it would have been a problem. So let me go ahead and place this back up here. But yeah, man. So I'm super geeked up to get it.
Very cool.
Oh yeah, man, that's awesome.
So I certainly hope Toilet gets Bob Marley again.
Might have to shop elsewhere.
Oh, believe me, everywhere else is at least double, almost triple.
1/6 Kid has them a lot too, though.
Nobody.
A lot of the same stuff.
Check
you don't have
Giant Toy as well.
Check Giant because nobody can touch Turd or Toys or Toilet, whatever.
Yeah. Well, if you truly want to, you might have to pay the price because I wouldn't trust Toys Wonderland with something that's
I've had good
sold out.
Big Bad Toy Store.
Oh no! I mean, once they get it back in stock, I don't do pre-orders ever.
They do.
But yeah, that's the thing. I wouldn't trust if they ever get it in stock. Again.
Oh, I hear what you're saying. Well, then I may never get it because I'm not going to. It depends on how much I can get them for.
Yeah, they'll get it in stock, and then you'll go to buy it, and then they'll send you an email that they shipped it.
They'll send you the shipping number, and then they'll dick you around for
Yeah, see,
let
me
me
and
tell you.
Ruel were talking about that on Saturday. T-Dubs has almost the opposite problem of Sideshow. Sideshow
Yeah.
has stuff, but it's marked waitlisted, and T-Dubs will mark it there, but they don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like the polar opposite shop.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm not an idiot. I know one thing, that the odds will catch up to you eventually. See, because I was already warned by many people, Beam as well, about toilet. But I just could. There was no. I had to take a risk. There was just no way I could let Bowie get away. And so I took a risk.
I just don't trust them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
It's
took a
getting
risk,
harder and
got
harder to,
lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, took a risk, got lucky, but it's not like, oh man, they're the place I'm going to go all
It's
the
just
time because
like I'm really happy that you got it, but
Yeah.
like there's so many stories of like they get their figures once and then the next time you don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
believe me,
So,
I
it's just
really,
like,
I had
you'll never know.
trepidations.
But I'm glad
I
that
had
you got
trepid-
it. I'm really glad that you're happy.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, I couldn't believe
Yeah.
Really
it.
glad that
I'm
you're
glad
happy
you got
that
it.
you got it
Yeah.
quick.
I've heard too many
Yeah,
stories.
yeah.
I'm not even going to bother. I will
Yeah,
probably. I
no,
will
man. Like
never-
the only time
like-
that I bought from them, I bought the Boba Fett 2-pack from Mandalorian, and they sent me an invoice for $300 shipping.
Mhm.
I'm like,
What?
man, I'm not gonna pay that. It's insane. And I canceled the order.
What do you think? Why do you think they're
If you-
so? Why are
See,
they
I'm
so
not-
like?
I'm not.
They're
Yeah,
being-
either
like,
really
I'm not
good
gonna-
at doing
I'm not gonna
something
pay
or
you.
really bad.
If I don't know what the shipping costs at the exact point of sale, we're not
Yeah.
going to do business.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sideshow doesn't though. Sideshow doesn't always know the shipping costs either.
Yeah, but I've never
But
seen
you
them.
have
Okay,
like,
for
even
example,
for a-
I
for
have
a
3
statue?
figures right now that are due. I have the KX Enforcer Droid, I have Casca Reeves, and I have Fennec Shand. They have estimated the tax and shipping between 35 to 38 per.
Mhm.
And I have never had them. They always estimate on the high side, so you always end up paying less. I've never once in the entire history, like 40 some odd figures of buying from Sideshow, seen them tell you the wrong number for shipping unless it was slightly over what you were going to pay. That way you're always like, you know what I mean? Like they're kind of getting used to, you're like, oh crap, $35. Oh man. And then it ends up being like 29 or something like that. Like,
Well, I just
Yeah,
had
like,
them
even for
refund
the
me
statues,
$3.
it's like
To be honest with
Oh,
you,
that's cool.
yeah. See that for
they
all the
refunded me
banking-
$3 because they told me that this was that this was 13 for taxes, and they charged me 16.
Mhm.
So, Sideshow, I don't know, them too.
Did they refund you?
Yep, they gave me my $3.
Oh.
You can buy a Coke.
They did you a favor.
Did you have to call them or did they just do
I
it?
had to call them. Be like, hey, this is what it was. I had screenshots. Emailed them the
You are-
screenshots. They're like, oh, we apologize. We'll refund you that money.
They do so many things manual. And like, I don't think people realize how much manual things they do.
Lou and I got into a fight with them for the free shipping.
They got to a fight.
Yeah.
With Sideshow, yeah.
You got it, like with me, it got really heated, the argument with the customer service.
Because yeah, they messed up, man. They said, "Oh, free shipping," and then you go and buy it, and they charge you shipping, and then
Yeah, because I remember my order was for $385, and with shipping was $430. Like, man, that's a lot. Like, there's a big difference.
Yeah, when they were doing that live video.
Yeah. That's-
Yeah, guy even said free shipping, and they're trying to charge people shipping. Yeah, that's messed up.
it even said it in their graphic for it too. So
Yeah.
It's messed up.
Thanks, Nicolio. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you got a good figure, Mike. I'm happy for you.
Mhm.
Oh
yeah.
man, he's awesome. Awesome.
It's 6
I'm
scale
really
collection
happy
is
when
growing
you
and
get
growing.
6-scale figures. It makes me happy.
Let me tell you something, man. Like I said, it changed the whole tone of my. It's like I realized what was more important, and so there's a lot of like 3.5 size figures. I'm starting to bag up because I'm not gonna buy 3.5 anymore. So I'm gonna bag them up and take them either to the Salvation Army or Toys for Tots. Because it's just taking up space. And then I'm actually going to go through all of I got so much stuff, that I collected for dioramas. I'm
Yeah.
throwing a lot of that stuff out, man. It's just little pieces of stuff that I'm never
what?
really gonna use.
Like what?
Like,
Throw everything?
oh no, dude, I can find things around. I can find bottle caps and turn things into it. So it's not like I could
Yeah,
never. You know what I mean?
I do everything with raw materials.
Yes. So it's not like my imagination is so way out there. I'm gonna miss this stuff. I gotta get rid of the clutter. I do, and like I said, I took time and I went through my space, and I wanted everything to be a lot cleaner, a lot less traffic to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really happy how everything has turned out, and I still got more to add. But like I said, I found space for McFarlane's Batmobile just sitting here waiting. So, yeah.
And before we get into topic, I wanted to share the photos I got from some guy that went to the con and met.
Yeah, let's see him. Yes.
I want to see him.
I don't know if he'll share him.
Look, she's wearing a mask. She likes.
She's wearing the bigger one, the big ones. Yeah, she's Andromeda
She's
Strain.
taking the Mandalorian role too serious.
Yep, and then
I figured Andromeda Strain would go over you guys.
Yeah.
Although I thought Hoth was about 80. No,
Yeah, Mercedes Vernado. That's what.
Yeah.
And who was this young lady right here? Oh, that's Mercedes.
Yeah, that's Sasha Banks, Mercedes Monet, but her actual name is Mercedes Vernado.
Okay.
And then apparently he was the
awesome.
Oh,
he was
that
the
is fine.
So,
he was the only one with a hot toys. Everybody else had either a helmet or
I think I'd have rather had her sign the inside insert.
Mm-hmm.
That way, if they make another figure, I could just keep that. Kind of need the box to ship it.
Oh, well, I don't think he's getting rid of this. So.
Not now.
I'll get the base side.
Yeah. Yeah, take out the base and. Sorry.
Yeah, actually, that could be pretty cool too.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't sign this one because it has that grid thing. So.
Oh yeah, on top of it.
Yeah, but that's pretty cool. Some guy. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And she wrote, "This is the way" on it.
Jealous.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, this is the way. That's badass.
Oh
yeah. Very cool.
Appreciate that. And
that's awesome.
Are we guys ready to talk some figures?
Oh yeah.
Some hot toy stuff. All right. Well, the first one would be this Iron Man.
Silver Centurion.
He's finally released. That list is actually, I think that list is done now, isn't it? With Wenwu dropping.
Yep.
Yeah, we're all flush for Q1 at this point.
Yeah.
So this is obvious. Well, it's not obvious as much as it used to be, but I know Beam is pretty much an avid Iron Man collector. Is this one in the cards? Are you looking at this one?
Only if I can't find a non-suit up version, to be honest with you. Okay. I'm not big on the suit up versions.
Mm-hmm.
I really like this one.
Now, wasn't this never came out before, right? This is new.
Yeah, this suit's been out.
I had it.
That's what I thought. Because I can remember his head sculpt being inside the helmet, and it looks familiar.
But you couldn't move the pieces from the chest, it didn't light up. It was plastic, but it was a good figure. I really liked it.
It was like half of the girls in the neighborhood, plastic.
What's up, Blue?
What's poppin', people?
How are you?
Hey, what's happening, man?
Hot arrow.
Hi, Lou. What's going on?
How you doing, buddy?
How you doing? I'm good.
I'm all right.
How you doing?
Oh, it's a good day. Did you see my cocaine bear, Lou?
He's got.
Oh, I did not see a cocaine bear. Hold on, okay, close up. I want to see a cocaine bear. I see a cocaine bear. Hold on.
You should come hang out tomorrow, dude. I'm gonna be painting him tomorrow.
Dude, that's fire! Oh my god, that looks
It's
dope.
if you're looking for it, it's the JXK Brown Bear.
JXK Brown Bear.
Yeah,
They're the same ones who did the gorilla, the saber-tooth tiger.
yeah,
all
yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
right? Yeah,
I have a link to him on Big Bad Toy Store in the Figure Freakout from Saturday. If you go look at
There you go.
All right, I'm gonna check that out. I'm definitely gonna check that out, bro. But what's up, SB? Blue
up, Lou?
Tattoo, Mike,
So, man,
Madman
Yeah.
Mike, and oh, it's Alex. Let's see what we can make him buy today.
That's right. That's right. My favorite wallet.
My favorite wallet. Yeah, word.
I'm
But
good
hold
right
on, I
now.
heard somebody was talking shit about my armorized Deadpool. Like this guy is fire.
Nobody
it.
said anything. Who said? Nobody said anything about your
what was the
Deadpool.
next armored thing that was coming?
Nobody
No,
was
no, no. I
talking
was talking
about
about the
your
chat. I
Deadpool.
was talking about the chat. I was talking about the chat.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. I saw Fat Batman ask what was the next thing that was probably coming. I didn't see any other.
Nah,
But it's like this big for me. So
I'm just stirring
Don't
the pot.
say it at the chat.
But here's the thing. Beautiful figure. Don't sleep on it. It's a Mark IV War Machine. Just done in Deadpool. Come on, you can't go wrong with that, man. It's Deadpool. Anything Deadpool is fire. But you know what else is fire? And I'm glad I waited so I could get a good deal on it. But freaking looking at S-Beam, mess around with it for a while.
What's that?
The Mark 85, baby.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah.
the Mark IV was Civil War.
Mark 85.
No,
The Mark
what was
IV?
the Mark IV War Machine? That was Civil
Oh,
War.
War Machine.
No, the Mark IV War Machine was from Infinity War.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, it's the one at the beginning.
Was that 4 or was that 6?
What was the
What
what
did
was
he have on
the
there?
the Mark II was with the one that would pair with the Hulkbuster with the Mark 43, right?
No, Mark
Maybe the
II
War Machine Mark II.
No,
Yeah, that
the
would have
War
been Age
Machine-
of Ultron.
War Machine Mark II is Age of Ultron, which it looks exactly like the Iron Patriot, but done in that color,
Yeah.
War Machine color. Then our Mark III, which is what Punisher War Machine's on, that was Civil War.
Yeah, and the Mark
then-
II War Machine has the flip up like the Mark 43, where just the face mask comes off to see the Cheeto face, right?
Yeah. I think all of them
That's
had the
the one I
Cheetah face
mean.
except for let me see which one was it that showed that skull.
Yeah,
I think
I
the
think
only
it's a
one
Mark II I need then.
all of them
Full
I
head
think
sculpt
all
was
of them
Iron Patriot.
Yeah, the full head sculpt is Iron Patriot, but everyone
Yep.
else that had just a flip up mask. that's
Okay,
all
so
the
every
ones-
single Cheeto figure, with the exception of the Iron Patriot, has the flip up, just the mask.
Yeah.
That's cool. That works then.
Yeah.
I need to get a
I'm like-
Mark II then. I was trying to think which one was the one at that same point in time,
Mm-hmm.
because I've heard one of those War Machines was like bad, right? Like it was like a lesser diecast figure.
A
Or they
lesser
all-
diecast figure or no diecast at all? You mean?
No, like it was a diecast, but people like it's like the community as a whole like rejected it as a figure.
I think that must have been the Mark II.
Yeah, great,
It
fantastic.
had to be the Mark II.
When I need,
But it's one of the hardest figures to get though.
yeah,
From what
it's not. That's funny that the price is as high for as non-renowned as the figure is.
Yeah, that's usually how it is. Like, oh, we don't like it, but you're gonna pay a price for it if you want it.
Maybe,
But
Yeah.
dude,
maybe that's what keeps people liking it and keeps it out of circulation. Is it?
Yeah.
It's like
That's-
a bad figure, so nobody wants to get rid of it because they feel like the
They have
price,
something
like,
valuable.
yeah.
yeah, brother.
I can't hate
Oh,
against
man.
that. There's
No.
logic. There's a form of logic within those that like means.
Oh yeah, basically scalper logic. Yeah, man, it works. It works.
Scalper logic. Yep.
Scalper logic.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna get this suit up. It looks great, but I rather put a Venomized Iron Man in my collection.
That's the suit up.
That's coming home. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
not
it's
really
just-
suited because it's like look at my insides glow. That's
Yeah.
that's
Mhm.
basically what this is. It's not really.
it's catching the moment as the suit, the back of the suit opened up, and then he jumped into it, and then it was like this is the motion as it was like closing in around him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was
This-
the
this is
one
the-
when
which looks
Kill
dumb, to be honest
to
with you.
cut the 40 or the one suit in
Yeah,
half. That's the suit.
I
This
thought
is
it
the
was
suit
like the
that-
normal figure of the
Uh-uh.
souped up version.
No, it
No,
has.
no.
You have the head sculpt with him in it, and then like you can see the back here is like opening up.
Okay. No, I don't like it then.
I
thought
like
was
it, but
the-
I'm not buying
Yeah, I don't like. If you could close all that stuff, I'd be all for
Yeah,
it.
like
But-
I thought it was like that. I thought it was just
Mhm.
the regular figure with.
Oh, that
the
like these flaps
opening.
were just things you
Yeah.
could open like on all the other ones.
Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah,
like that. I'm like,
it's
oh,
like
that's cool,
open.
but if it's like that, nah.
Yeah, and since
I'll
we're getting
tell you
into
this.
the Transformers, we're going to talk about a little later. They should have
Oh, yeah.
like been able to open that
Mhm.
and close it to make it more suit up.
Yeah.
Or take stuff off and add stuff on.
If I were to get it, I would definitely display it with like this helmet on.
Yeah, that's
Mhm. Yep.
it's it's a suit and yeah.
Yeah, like they're.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the look of it. I'm just like, I'm Iron Man'd out.
Mhm.
I have
A lot of
3
people
Iron
are.
Man
A lot of
suits.
people.
My like,
Only 3? Damn.
Only 3?
I'm a Star Wars collector.
Uh,
So, like,
too much. I
3
gotta-
Iron Man is already 2 more than I thought I was gonna have.
Mhm.
I bought the 43 because I didn't know
43
if
is
at
nice,
some
yeah.
point the
Mhm.
43 I bought as a contingency because I didn't know at some point I would like to get a Hulkbuster,
Mhm.
and I don't want like the 43 was accessible. I didn't have the $1,200 at the time for the Hulkbuster, and I'll probably end up paying like $2,000 now whenever I get one. But
Same.
it's like a contingency. Like I want this in case someday this comes along. And then I got the 85 because it's the 85. And then I got Iron Strange because he's like my Marvel, like I'll buy every version of him figure.
Right on.
Deadpool. Deadpool. Deadpool.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm with you there. I'm going to get the Iron Strange.
It's
But I'm
good.
waiting till-
I like it, man.
Wait till his price goes down.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
need that Iron
I waited. That was the fortunate part about the car issues I had in February. I had to cancel like 13 figures, but I ended up getting like $153 back in rewards.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Nice.
So
Okay.
I ended up using that to like reclaim some of the stuff that I ended up canceling to get back the pre-orders. And then I ended up with like $153 off of him, which was one of my like, although I could have sat on him and waited for him to go on, because I think he's going to be there for a minute at a $440 price tag.
I
yeah.
felt the same way about Armorized Deadpool because people are like, "Oh no, man, they're gonna have shitloads of him. Look what happened with the Neon Text and blah blah blah." I'm like, "Okay, but it's Deadpool. I don't want to take a chance."
No,
like
Neon
Deadpool.
Tech, I think they've always done smaller batches as a whole. Like, I don't think that was ever a max run figure to begin with.
Yeah, but that's what I was considering this because it had the hand cannon, that exclusive piece, right? So I wanted that extra hand cannon because you don't see it with any of the other War Machine figures. So it made that one a little bit more unique upon whatever else you see on him, which is like the added pieces to him, the new helmet, the new backpack that houses both the pistols and the katanas.
He's got a lot
then
of cool stuff with him. I've looked at it a couple times. I don't know. I feel
Right.
like the next Iron Man that I'm gonna buy is gonna be. I'm just gonna hold out for a quarter scale Mark V.
He said, "I'm gonna hold out for a quarter scale Mark V. I can't do quarter scale.
The
I got my-
quarter scale
I would
Iron
like
Man
to at
are
least have one quarter scale, like an Iron Man and or a Star Wars or something along those lines, like a Boba Fett or something like that. And my favorite suit is the Mark V. The Mark V is one of the only ones that they would make in a quarter scale that they haven't. Maybe the 85 and the 50 get a quarter scale version first. But once those two are gone, the Mark V is like the no-brainer next one that they'll end up doing. So it's cool. I can wait a couple of years.
I could definitely see that. Dude,
Yeah,
the only
it
quarter
is
scale I
definitely one of
got
the
is
coolest
Spawn.
suits that I've got.
It's my favorite suit.
That's so cool.
Like I'm gonna try to buy that the D100.
That's what I'm going for, the D100. That looks so gorgeous. Oh man, it looks so gorgeous, but also with that diorama base, the nice A for
Yep, the
Avengers.
Avengers.
The A is The A is plastic.
Yeah, it's plastic. I don't care if it's that.
It photographs well.
It photographs well, and it looks great with my Marvel display because I have tons of X-Men. I have Deadpool, Spider-Man's galore, Iron Man now.
The base looks good even without the A on it too, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
the base. It's like a Justice League base.
The Marvel, yeah.
See, this is one of those figures that it's very niche, but you as a collector who enjoy Iron Man and love that Mark 7, you're gonna eat it up because one, the base, it's enough to say, yeah, I like this base. The base is dope. And then the accessory part of the base is even nicer because nothing else comes with that. That's the unique piece. On top of that, the paint job on the Mark 7, which they've done so many different flavors of Mark 7. What's another one in another paint job?
I honestly dig the fact that they decided to mix the paint jobs on it. That's like one of the things that I actually like about it. They have now taken. I'm telling you right now, dude. Like in the next 5, we're going to see a Banksy edition Mark 7. Like they have now. Well, it's a cool thing. It's actually a really, really cool thing if you think about it. Hot Toys has turned Iron Man into something transcendent from the genre. If they can turn it into like a pop art thing, that's going to get people who aren't necessarily figure collectors interested, at least in that figure, which then brings notoriety. Like, look at what we've got going on now. You got these guys over at Tested who've never gotten in this game up until now. And they're doing all the reviews. That's getting people that normally wouldn't even know what a hot toy was interested in. Like, oh, what is this?
Yeah, I get you. And it's always about that next publicity. Like, Spider-Man is Spider-Man, right? How much more can you do with Spider-Man?
There's a lot that they haven't done with Spider-Man. They could do with Spider-Man. You could turn him into the same thing.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's another well they haven't tapped into. And then Iron Man. Come on, man. We got a Doctor Strange Iron Man. When we ever going to see the day? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want that guy. I want the Iron Strange.
Iron Strange.
I haven't put the lights in it yet. At some point, I'm going to end up getting either fusion reactors or making some sort of wired up system for him because I'd like him once he's in the thing to like have that glow, and then I want to put the repulsors on some sort of a strobe switch thing. So like they're like pulsing because I bought these techniques for him. He's gonna be the DJ. I'm making my Marvel season to be a multiversal bar thing. So I saw it. I got this, and then I'm gonna pair this with him. So he's gonna be the DJ. I'm gonna have the repulsors as the dance floor lights.
It's gonna be lights. I got it.
I'm gonna figure flex hard as hell this summer, dude.
Bro, you gotta look at it as a video.
Yeah, I will.
As a video.
It probably will be a video.
No, dude, that's gonna be sick though.
Like,
bro,
it's just I'm trying to do like creative things, and like I think that's one of the things about what I like what you guys do with the Figure Flex weekend, and like all that is like, it really is like the Oscars.
Yeah,
like you drop it. You can drop a photo and you legit have the best, and that's for like most people really. You can drop a photo and you might at that specific moment in time have the best photo on that whole feed. 20 minutes later, there's 16 more, just a little bit.
Just kicking it up a notch. And here's the thing, we're not critiquing so much as who has the best Photoshop skills, who has the best lighting, who has the best. It's more.
A lot of it is just the imagination that comes into it.
Bingo. Who could wow our socks? You know what I mean? At that moment for the week, and then that's it. You know what I mean? Good thing we don't have to judge anymore, and we leave it to to Lumi. Love you, Lumi.
Honestly, I like the voting thing is one of the things that you guys did that I like.
Yeah, that was Lael. Yep.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, let the people vote. If you let the people vote, right, the community could stand on its own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you're always in command, is it really a community or is it a following?
Right.
Right? Because it's more like this is the melting pot. This is where everybody's going to come and show off their flexes, and then you find somebody that has a nice spot. We don't want toxicity in Figure Flex Friday. It's all about show your stuff. It doesn't matter if you have 6-inch figures like me and Mike, or even Blue, or Legos. You know what I mean? Show your stuff off. Show me a Hot Wheels collection. I dare anybody show me a Hot Wheels.
I got some friends I work with that some mean ass Hot Toys collections.
Yo, show them Hot Wheels, not Hot Toys, Hot Wheels.
Or Hot Wheels. Yeah.
Listen,
the little
show
cars.
me a Hot Wheels collection for Figure Flex Friday, and it's a wrap, bro.
Dude, I'm trying to figure what my relationship is. My great uncle Bob. I think he's like maybe I don't know. I'll say great uncle Bob. That dude has a train thing in his basement that you would just like crap your pants over.
Model train?
Yeah.
Dude, kaiju all day, baby. Let's get it.
It's just that I can't. It was like weird because I used to go over there when I was like younger, and I'd be like, dude. I mean, his whole basement, he has like 6 different levels of trains. He built the whole backside of this thing is like this giant mountain, and there's just trains going all around it. He's got like 6 sets. The things are like crossing, like straight up insane. Hell yeah, flex some Funko Pops.
Funko Pops is welcome. Yeah, we talk shit about Funko Pops, but you know what? If that's your collection, we're not gonna look down upon it. It's a collection. Flex. If you like Pops, show it. And look at that. What we got there? Is that
the Cybertruck?
That's a Cybertruck.
No, gentlemen. This is a Tesla.
Yeah, that's the Cybertruck.
Tesla Cybertruck.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, it looked like Blade Runner.
Yeah, it's cool.
Does the window on that break too?
Oh, nice.
Nice Batmobile.
That's my ride.
Did any of you guys get the prank villain yet?
Not yet. No.
No, it's on its way.
Dude.
Hopefully it's on its way.
There we go.
That thing is insanely gorgeous.
You talking about Joker?
Yeah, the Mars Toys prank villain.
I want that, bro.
Dude,
and I missed out on it.
I want it, but I'm also like I don't want to start another line.
I don't want him.
I won't be able to, if I get him, I have to get at a minimum the Batman. I think at a minimum I'd have to get the Batman, and I have to find the Batman that comes with the shark repellent and all that, because he comes with the swimsuit, which is like probably my favorite Adam West like scene. So I just do like them surfing, because I think Iron Studios makes the little, it's like the statues of them surfing, so you could just buy those two.
But wasn't another company, was it Saturn? That they which is
Saturn Coins is doing the duo.
They're doing the duo, so I get those 3 and I'm fine. I'll be happy. But I want to get the one with the.
They make the Riddler
I'm gonna get them all if I can.
Yeah, Riddler and Penguin. Dude, they need to make a Catwoman, dude.
Give me Catwoman.
Give me
Catwoman. Oh, it's over.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm tapping out of Mando after this year, I think. I want to see what they give us, but I'm not. I feel like my collections, like most of my figures, even though they're Star Wars, they come from the Mando line. So I feel like it's getting like too Mando like heavy.
Yeah, as long as it's good Star Wars, I'm happy with it.
Well, once I get the recent Beskar Mando, then I'm done getting Mandalorians. But
Grief Cargo.
Din Djarin.
Grief Cargo, yeah, dude, we need that guy.
I'll get a Grief Cargo. I'll get a Pelimoto if they make her.
Yep.
I'll get the N1 since it's appearing. It's starting to look now. The Jazz Inc. is going to be the one making the N1. They're doing a poll.
I'm not getting that.
They're starting to do a poll, I think, sometime in the next month or so. I don't know when he's doing it, but they just the meeting the other day. He said that he's going to put it up to a vote if you want to do the N1 or this one of the speeders, the pod racer.
No, well,
I would take the pod racer. I would do the pod racer.
Yeah,
because no one's thinking about doing the pod racer.
Yeah, dude.
I think if he's talking about it, I think that would signify Hot Toys has either moved on or not doing it. which lines up with some stuff that I was told from another person after the DeLorean. But it didn't make sense to me at the time because the DeLorean wasn't QC issues because they like made a bad product. It was because they ended up making it during an oil shortage in the middle of winter. The QC in the building wasn't appropriate to make sure that the temperature was where it needed to be so that the plastic ended up curing correctly.
Mhm.
So then you had like inferior plastics that were used in specific joints. So it wasn't necessarily like they made a bad product. They made bad pieces out of bad materials.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then
Makes
they made a
sense.
bad product.
It's like this. It's this.
In the long run, yeah.
End state,
I mean,
yes, but I
mean,
like.
kind of in essence they did. But I know what you're saying. A lot of it had to do with the environmental changes.
Almost everybody I saw was
hot,
reported
cold,
the same
hot,
3
cold and
issues.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the same like 3 issues though.
The lights on the wheels,
Yeah.
the wheel turning and cracking out when you do it in
Yeah,
level
yeah,
mode.
yeah, it was pretty much that. And then I saw one guy who posted,
Nice.
I guess the seat came like busted and it looked like all scuffed up and spooched on.
Ew.
Gross.
Ew. Let me
Who
find
owned
out.
this
You know,
car before?
they're doing the nasty in the.
We
in the
told you to
submarine.
watch your language, Hoff.
Is that one of the
No.
words? I can't say that. I can't say.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say it again.
Nope.
No, they ooze.
That's
I
right.
I don't know how else to describe it. It looked like
That's like
you
Mike's
dropped some jelly on it.
self-terminating.
Like
Yeah.
They oozed.
but yeah, that's pretty much it. The only things that I've seen anyways, that I've been like kind of moving around trying to see, like purposely seeking out people posting
Got it.
pictures of stuff. That was close, Lou.
Yep. Good catch.
Yeah, man.
I saw them leaning like Michael Jackson. I said, no smooth criminals over here. You ain't robbing me.
Yeah,
I think
man.
that N1 would be
$100
easier
get
for
out
them
of
to make though.
I mean,
Like there's not really
they're not-
anything.
no time for acrobatics.
It'd be about the price of the Hulkbuster.
Yeah, I'd imagine that's like cost wise, that's where it would be. But I'm saying as far as a vehicle, I think as a lot of other people have said that the DeLorean is a significantly harder vehicle to make than the N1.
Salute.
Is it? Well, it's got more. No, they have the same bells and whistles. I mean, inside the cockpit, you got lights. I mean, pretty much throughout, you got the engines that would light up
And spin.
and
Has
spin.
Hot Toys come out and made any declarations or anything? Have they made? I mean, say anything about this?
The only thing that they've done with the N1 is they made 2 sizzle reels.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
That's about
and
it.
they haven't. I mean, they got to be figuring out the logistics of it. I mean, truly.
I still think
If they're gonna-
April 20th is approaching fast. And it could also be something that we don't end up seeing until next year.
Maybe.
As long as they make it, because like I said, if Jazz Inc. makes it,
It's going to be like $2,600.
yeah, it's going to be a little bit out of my price range, I think.
No. I was asking, has Hot Toys addressed
most
the
people.
issue?
Yeah.
Has Hot Toys
they
addressed
just
the issue
delayed
of
it,
the
which
DeLorean?
the delay was a shadow recall, I believe.
Shadow recall, exactly.
That's what I was
Well, they
hearing.
delayed it.
Somebody
Oh, yeah.
said that earlier.
It was,
I heard that earlier.
official speaking. It was delayed right after on March 11th. It got delayed,
Mhm.
and then we have.
In other words, they're
pilot
not
9
selling
since
it.
then.
They stopped
No,
selling
they're not. It's on wait list, and the way that they're using the wait list is like a holding spot. So as they have items come available, they will then scratch people off the wait list, clear that chalk, reload the caliber of like we have this many now, and then do another round of waitlisting, and then ship those off to people.
Yeah, so like me, I have to wait because shipping out, I'm not getting another beat up one. So I have to wait until everyone else.
You
so
had the same issue?
Oh, that's right, because you got one already.
You filed as a replacement, or did they refund you directly?
A replacement. So I got mine's like super late. So I'm like, okay, Let me see if I can
Okay.
get a replacement right away.
Yeah.
They said no. Oh, we don't have any, so we're gonna have to wait until like May or June.
Okay.
Like,
okay. So basically, before people on the wait list get a crack at it, they have to mark off with the people that ordered replacements and not refunds.
Exactly. So I'm one of those people. So
who knows how many people that could be?
Exactly, because we only know about the people who actually do the live streams, do the social media stuff, and then those who
the people who were nice enough to post in the comments of the videos and that.
David Z in the chat. I've seen 2 unboxing reviews, and in both unboxing reviews, the horn was broken. Mine wasn't, luckily, but I know I could actually hear pieces rattling in the box when I got it.
I hate that.
So it's not really an issue of shipping. What's happening is when they box it up, they should put some stuffing or some additional cushioning inside that one little pocket where the horn is, so it doesn't move around.
That's what
Was it was it foam or was it plastic?
No, it was just in clamp, like little clamshell kind of pocket of clamshell. Yeah. But there was nothing. All they had to do is like wrap it in some additional plastic or anything, just to keep it from rattling. And I think that's the problem with it. So it's really not shipping. They even have a card inside the box that says, "Be careful, the horn can be easily broken." So they put a caution in there, but they don't really package it tight enough. So it's kind of ironic. But anyway.
Oh yeah.
But I hope you like it. But I hope you like the figure anyway, David Z. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, that's my boy David Z. He has a beautiful collection as well. Oh man, dude, can't say enough about the guy. Work with the guy. We talk toys, and he's getting pretty much majority of that Star Wars collection from Obi-Wan Kenobi. So majority, not all. Some of them are a little.
Well, speaking about going down another line,
Obi-Wan and Vader from that.
Oh, there you go. Speaking about going down another line,
what's up, Triple Dose?
This guy also dropped.
I had this initially pre-ordered.
Yes.
I did not pre-order him. You know why?
I pre-ordered with Turd Wonderland, and then.
Don't do that. Friends don't let friends order from Turd Wonderland.
No, it was a long time ago before they screwed me over. But then they started screwing me over, so I canceled everything I had.
Don't do that, Blue. You're better than that. You don't need her.
Yep.
She's done you wrong so many times.
Right.
She doesn't even have the titty to pop out.
I don't have that issue.
People are like, wait, what?
But yeah, really cool figure. It's from the What If line.
That picture looks so dope.
Yeah, dude. I want this Ultron too.
Dude, I don't know. We'll see. If this ends up with where they made a bunch and it can stay out there at what is it, 425?
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere anytime soon.
I'm hoping it stays for a minute. If it stays for a minute and I can get a couple of, I have some hiring events coming up in like the next 3 months, so that it'll be like a crap ton of overtime. So if I end up in one of those situations where I have like extra scratch like that, I might end up grabbing this. But yeah, it's turned out wonderful. We haven't seen reviews on it, so I want to see how the lights turn out on the helmet because I confirmed.
Right. It's a gorgeous looking piece, but $4 1/4. Woof.
It's die cast.
It's huge.
It's an Iron Man. That's what they go for.
Yeah, it's huge die cast. Even I believe the spear is die cast as well.
It's 2 pieces too.
Yeah.
I saw MRC posted his unboxing video.
Don't let it fall on your head.
No way the spear is die cast. No way.
Like I'm talking about like the
I don't think
the
it's got a die cast screw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
That's what I'm saying.
Because that'd be a hell of a lot of.
Is just metal though. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be die cast.
Yeah,
Well,
be-
you never
it
be able
could
to
be
pose
just
that
metal.
sucker. It's gonna
Metal,
fall over.
yeah.
It's gonna fall over.
He
You'll
looks
never be able to
beautiful.
pose it.
I'll tell you this much though. I will have this in the collection eventually, and I'm gonna blue screen the hell out of this
Mhm.
because, dude, there's so much crap coming out. Payment plans, priorities. I would love to get this, but everybody wants to play the wait game with this because it's been how long since this guy was announced?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, and he just
About
He's
almost
gonna
3
hit add.
years.
He will hit add to cart
At least a
status.
couple.
Yeah,
and he
how-
kind of come out of the blue, dude. Too. Didn't he just
This was
right out
one
of
of
the
those
blue?
figures that was announced early enough that I don't
How
think
tall
this
is
is
it?
one that they changed their 19 inches. He's like the same size as Thanos, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But like
Yeah,
this is
that'd
going
be
to be the
pretty
last
cool.
quarter that we can plan on this, though. So the stuff coming out in quarter 2 right now. I did a video on that the other day. With everything coming out in quarter 2. The stuff that is not currently waitlisted that's coming out in quarter 2, I think at least half of that you'll be able to be fine where it'll last longer than 90 days getting it into add to cart status. So, but this is the last month that you can fully guarantee that at least one of these figures is going to make it to the bargain bin.
One. Be lucky if one.
I think we'll get more. I think I could see them making enough Fennec Shans that it hits the bargain bin. I could see them maybe possibly doing that with Koska Reeves because it's more than likely a one and done. I could see them doing that with Yelena.
Yeah.
Until we get most of the rest of those. Oh, and a lot of that Batman shit. The Batman. A lot of that hasn't gone. The deluxe has been back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah.
So like I think the deluxe and the regular you'll probably see maybe possibly have an opportunity to hit the bargain bin. And then this guy.
Yeah, see this guy right here, I'll be watching, keeping a watchful eye. I can't pull the trigger on it now because my 89 Batmobile has to come home. I got to see where I'm going to put this in the collection because if it's up to me with the space that I have allotted to me, I will say I may have one more year left of buying Hot Toys and then that's it. Tap out. Meaning
I don't blame you. They're doing 34 SKUs a month now, or 34 SKUs a quarter now.
Yeah, and I can't get everything, so I get the ones that I think are the coolest. So I don't have every version of Iron Man. I only have 85 right now, Battle Damage coming, and or what was it? The Listerine Iron Man is going to be something I'm waiting for the bargain bin, and Neon Tech Gantry.
Cool, man.
So those are the ones that I got on lock for Iron Man, just namesake alone. And Iron Patriot and Rescue. Anyone else is added extra to my Armored Avengers, just like another character we're going to talk later on in the show, if I'm still here, because, our brother got to head to work in about half an hour. But, dude.
If you were going to try to keep up with these and buy 100% of Hot Toys every single quarter, you'd be spending over $12,000 every 3 months.
Yeah.
It's not possible. It's not physically possible unless you have like some like Justin Bieber money.
Well, at
that point, you probably also have the space to display all of those, buying 34 a quarter.
You probably be buying statues by that point.
So much I want Sideshow to get in stock before they start waitlisting shit.
It's the reason.
Well, it's not by your command.
The reason for the waitlist though is so that they don't oversell things. It's a sales dynamic. So it would be like kind of what I was talking about, and like now you're here to retort as opposed to us having the like message thing in between us, which I appreciate because I like having these kinds of conversations with people. It's a dynamic. It's kind of like how I was explaining it on my show on Saturday, where it's like you're at a barbecue, right? And you go up to the thing and you ask for a brat, but the guy doesn't have a brat yet because they're still on the grill. So now you're in the wait list for a brat. You have to wait for them to get, whether it's a tray or a batch or your one singular brought done and pop it on your bun in order for you to receive your product and go away. And the reason that they're doing that is because the amount of people that could potentially buy a figure, if they were to leave that wide open and just sell whatever, now they're not going to be able to do the lower stock, and there's no way for them to quantify how many they're going to need per a particular figure. Because with the exception of the pre-order, like the day one pre-order people, and like that first basically about a month, they're literally selling between 14 to 28 a day per figure. It's very, very small. So like they're not going to be able to end up sitting there and having all the stock there. They're able to waitlist it and then let 100 people try to get whatever they're going to get. Maybe a quarter of that turn goes through and people grab brats, figures, hot dogs, whatever you want to call it. And then they like regroup and then they'll like reconsolidate. Like, cool. So what does our pile look like now? Cool. Open it up to another 200 people. Let's see how many grab it. That way they don't end up going over, because as frustrating as it is to not be able to get a figure because of the wait list, or you're on the wait list and you end up waiting 2 to 3 to 4 months to get your opportunity. Would you rather go through that, or would you rather buy a figure and then you're waiting for a month and a half and they end up finding they don't have it, so now they have to refund it, so you get your money back, but you're never going to get that figure because it's gone because they sold too many.
Yeah, they sold too many too fast and they didn't have the allotment for it.
Sorry if I just blew your brain up, because I know that was a lot, man.
No. I
just,
agree with you. This is stuff we talk about in Geeking Out. It's the games they play on Sideshow. And Sideshow
I don't
completely
necessarily
says
think
they
it's
don't do
games. I think it's human error because they do things manually.
Yeah, but even when people play games, people get hurt, right?
Oh, they do. It's just I think that they're. I can I say too professional enough to try to do stupid shit like that?
No.
Like, I think some of the things that get busted out is because, like, the website, I'm almost 90% sure. I'm like really kind of wondering how this Iron Man thing is going to go, because I'm like 95% sure their website was just
guaranteed 100% shit show.
I'm pretty sure it was just a cosmetic upgrade. I don't think they did anything under the hood to make it more stable.
Nothing
No,
under
probably
the
not.
And as I've talked about on my show before, when you see the red label that says low stock, that's manually typed in there. It's not connected to anything. So it's not like there's an algorithm saying there's low stock and then it shoots it up there.
Something
and
they put on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that they're pump faking, though. They could have a system set up externally so that they know what, like a whiteboard, if you will. And when it gets down to a certain thing, then they're like, tell the web developer that day, hey, go to this figure, go to this figure, go to this figure, go to this figure. And I want you to just click the thing to spin the carousel and put that up on the website so people know there's low stock.
Trimble does make sure you have sauerkraut with your bride.
It would make sense considering it could be low stock one day and then the next it's not.
Because it cancels out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have a feeling this is going to be another Captain America.
I almost guarantee it's going to be. Lou, are you going to race to try to buy it?
I'm going to try.
I wish you luck forward to competing with you.
Bro, I'm going to try. Yeah, but here's the thing. I wish everybody can get, something.
I wish everybody could get it too. I wish that they had enough stock to be able to make sure everybody who wanted one could get one, but it's not. We don't live in that world. It does seem weird that they're playing this kind of figure situation with how the economy is doing. I wish that they'd have not done it right now or like this because of that situation. But we'll see how it works out.
But you know what?
Once again,
things go up before it falls, right?
I think he's going to come out in Q3.
Q3? Really?
Yeah. I don't have my graphic done. I will have my graphic done. Hopefully by Saturday for my show. I started making a graphic today. I can give you information off of it. Here, let me pull this up real quick.
Will you also have a PowerPoint presentation?
It is actually kind of going to be that way. Hold up, okay, so there is Q2 is full, and that is 34 figures. Q3 has 3 figures off of that. So I think that we could see 3 exclusives in Q3, 4 exclusives in Q4, and then everything that's been releasing now has been into Q1, Q2 of 2024. And it's like cascading at this point. But they're basically going for like 34 figures a quarter. Seems to be the number. I don't know. Now, here's the other thing: is some of the Q4 for this year and the Q1, 2, and like next year on. Some of those are just like Return of the Jedi, John Wick, things along those lines that we already know that we're getting. But Ant-Man, things that we know that we're getting, but we haven't physically seen the figures yet. But next quarter, I would see the 3 missing figures off of that as more than likely being exclusives, because those tend to drop faster. Q3 would be July, August, September. That would be Summer Showcase. We know that the exclusives from Summer Showcase, typically they drop those and you can get those in about a week or 2.
Mm-hmm.
So there could be that could be those 3 missing figures, could be the Summer Showcase.
Summer Showcase.
3 figures.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. Yeah. Oh,
I learned a lot today making this. I just decided to do this on a whim after me and Blue's conversation on Saturday. I was like, what does it look like? What's the breakdown? How many Marvel? How many Star Wars? How many DC? What's the other thing? Well, because I did my Q2 preview. Dude, people don't even realize how much nerd shit I do just to be able to give people content and information on what's actually going on with the market. Like, it's just all day, just nerd shit, just bouncing back and forth. Like, oh, this stat, blah, 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 blah. Like, just sometimes I feel like I'm like the Hot Toys Rain Man and shit. Like, dude,
you're like those guys that do the stock reports on like PBS and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. But check this out. I forgot one more thing. I got Captain Rex.
Dope. How is it?
So it's a beautiful figure. Captain Rex. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I'm in trouble when it comes to the clone stuff. It's just if I get only the ones, if I get only the ones that are named, if I get only the ones that are named, and maybe 1 or 2, no name troopers, so that way I can have 1 representing the first wave, second wave, and then 336, and then the ARC troopers, right? I don't need everybody to be exactly the same. Give me everybody looking a little bit different, unique, and you basically got the squad that takes out the Predator, or the Predator takes out, everybody but Arnold. Feel me? Yeah.
Hey, Beam, you're gonna say something. Beam, you getting ready to elaborate
on which?
That's his plan.
Lou said something. You said something right behind.
Oh, the plan was the same plan I had, was to get only the named clones. Mm-hmm. I do want those pilots though. I do want that pilot. I want to get 2 of those guys.
Get 2 of those. Swap the helmets off, and you got yourself 2 unique characters. That there's certain characters that you can buy 2 of, and there you go, army building, but they're different via helmet, via look, via like patches and shoulder pieces, and you could justify it by buying 2. It's not necessary though, unless you're trying to fill out that space. So with my Attack of the Clones, you're gonna see the BARC trooper. I mean the BARC speeder. You're gonna see the heavy trooper. Yeah, I got both of them.
Nice.
I got both of them. So
dude, those are expensive too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think the heavy trooper is already paid out. I gotta wait for Commander Alpo to be paid off by Big Bad when it finally drops. Because I had to go to Big Bad because it waitlisted over at Sideshow. So I was like, all right, let me just put my money there, just wait, and then I'll get it right away, because there's nothing on my plate anymore that is going to take like around that time period, Christmas time, because that's when it's supposed to initially drop, around Christmas. So there's nothing else like demanding my money, as far as like, oh, I need to order this now and suffer the consequences later. everything is on payment plans, pushbacks, and just stretching out. And right now, I'm doing better than I was originally. So I went back to what I did last year, got my orders down to half. Once I get to the summertime and I get my orders down to half, put some pre-orders, put the long payment plan in, I am good. I don't have to get everything at one time. And then
I just started a bank account solely for figures.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I have 2 separate accounts, savings account and toy account. That's it.
Oh, I have 3. I have like my bills stuff. Well, technically, I guess 4 because it's savings. But I have a bills thing. I have my personal walking around money, and then I have my figures. That way, like I don't have to worry about anything. I just put everything on auto pay, and then Sideshow, you literally just click the thing, buy it, and then I just have to make sure I made a spreadsheet. So I know by like August I have to have $600. September I have to have $800 because I know everything that's coming. And then the stuff now, the only things I'm waiting on from this quarter is Fennec, Casca Reeves, and the 2 KX Enforcer droids.
Okay. Nice.
But I got to run though. I would like to say thank you for having me on this evening. I look forward to coming back chatting with you guys anytime. Yeah. And anytime you guys want to hop on with me, feel more than welcome to.
Oh, that sounds good, bro.
Very good.
That sounds great.
To see you.
Real quick before I leave, I am at Hoss_hero, Hoss_hometown_hero. And you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, all that same thing. And then tomorrow, as I said, we're going to paint this cocaine bear.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to stop by for that, that'll be at 5:30 CST tomorrow. Thanks, boys.
See you, man.
See you.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care, dude.
Give our best to Aries.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Yeah, that was great having him on.
Yeah. Sure was.
You know, I thought something interesting.
What's that?
You gonna talk about Hot Toys decided to do another pop-up store.
Yeah,
pop-up store.
Tenpai, right?
Yeah, in Taiwan.
Oh, in Taiwan.
Oh yeah, I saw this. I saw this
that.
earlier.
Yeah.
I saw that earlier today.
Yeah, that's.
They just closed the Japanese ones.
They did?
Yeah.
They closed the Japanese ones. Yeah. At least, yeah. The ones in
Toy
Japan.
Sapiens or other Hot Toys store?
Well, Japan had like 2 or 3. They definitely closed down 2 of them, if I remember correctly.
Oh, I remember that Toy Sapiens was in a huge sale a couple months ago.
But yeah, they got another store in Taiwan.
By the way, got Toys R Us over here.
Toy Sapiens still exists.
Consolidate.
But what was it that we noticed out of this? That
Oh, the Obi-Wan.
the Obi-Wan. The Obi-Wan had a. There's that Iron Man.
No,
I
that's
like that.
Yeah.
Fuckers. Excuse me.
There's that one. That's the one.
Look at that. Look at that. You know, people was talking crap.
Dude,
about
I
me
just
on
saw that
YouTube now.
Mark 46. That Mark 46 on eBay for $350 if anyone is interested.
Yeah, and that stealth suit cap is still expensive as hell.
Mm-hmm. It's the Mark 5.
Mm-hmm.
Mark 5 with that
Like that
shitty
face.
diorama. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's out of scale. It's a shitty diorama.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One from the Mark 5?
Yeah, this one back
Which
here.
one?
Mark 5. Mark 5 base.
Oh, yeah. That looks...
Yeah. That would look better with my
tiny
what you
wheel.
call it? My Mark. Yeah, it will look better with my 6-inch version, my SH Figure Arts version.
I like that base.
Yeah, that's a cool base.
CT.
Thanks for coming through, man.
The Cantina. Thank you.
Stealth suit overrated. Stick
Yeah.
with anything you can.
Well, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, but
get
the
out.
stealth suit is.
See, there's
stealth suit
that,
is good,
Yeah.
so. Yeah, I got
The pilot.
Yep. Pilot. Yep.
I got a chance for that guy. My waitlist converted for that guy, but not the other clones, which is great, but also irritating.
Yeah, I missed out on my weightless conversion. I missed out on it. I was sleeping. I woke up. I'm like, click, click, click. Add to cart. Nope. Mother flower. Oh, here we go. Obi-Wan looking more
Yeah,
like
dude,
Obi.
the Inquisitors, dude, they better do those guys.
Mm-hmm.
And look at the
Like, if they
Inquisitor
wanna
sister.
finish-
She's finally there.
Yep.
I like those 501st more than the Clone Wars.
Yeah, because they actually look like human guys in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad I sold mine too. I'm gonna pick 3 or 4 of these guys.
Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, these are backups.
But
I'll
obviously
get a
2
couple of these
first,
guys.
and when I get a lot of points, I'll get 2 more.
Yeah, they look freaking great, man.
There's
I
that
like the
purge.
blue one.
Inquisitorious, like Nate will say.
Yeah, like I wish if they made a Captain Rex looking like those 501st.
With that body. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, with a thicker body. But
Yeah.
I think
like that.
that's because they had a couple of cosplayers playing in the role, and they're a little thick around the midriff, so they had to make sure that their armor matches their
Stick
thickness.
around the midriff. Ring
Hey,
around
listen,
the
that's the perfect
midriff.
body for. That's the perfect body for my fat head. I'm telling you right now. You put me on the big head. Put me on this body. Like, okay, now he's evened out. He looking like he's.
I really like how these guys look. I want them.
They look good, man.
So you guys think the head sculpt changed on Obi-Wan?
I think they did
Yeah, I
change
think
it.
so.
It looks,
The lip.
it looks different. The bottom lip doesn't come out like, only,
It looks like
Howard
D'Artagnan of the Three Musketeers.
That's different.
I do want to mention that what I find irritating is watching The Mandalorian and you see Zeb from Rebels, great, and then we get that look for the Grand Inquisitor.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Dude,
Wait.
look at that.
Good. They
But
got
Zeb
super
was
cheap with the Obi-Wan show. Like,
yeah,
look
I
at the
know, yeah,
lightsabers. Just
that-
look at the lightsabers.
and Zeb was CG.
Still,
Yeah.
and it
still-
looks better.
because it was oversaw by Dave Filoni.
Receded.
Well, here's the thing. If you look at the CG for, Zap, and then you compare it to the cartoon, there's still differences. You know what I mean? It's not like a one-to-one representation. There's enough differences to see, okay, this is a styled animation. Because if you put Obi-Wan next to his animated counterpart, his face is not that square. He doesn't have sharp edges around his nose and forehead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing is, his species don't look like that. They have long heads. They have thicker lines in their head. Their
Right.
species don't look like that. Period.
He got plastic surgery.
You right? He's like, can you smooth this out for me?
Well, I have a question. Is this
Bow
the
tie.
first time we see this? Is this the first time we see this species in live action?
No. We saw them on Revenge of the Sith.
Yep.
In the planet of General Grievous.
They all got long heads, man. They all got the lines in them. They all got the red markings. Yeah.
Guys, you hear me?
Yeah, you were breaking up for a
Yeah,
minute there, but
I lost signal for a second. I was asking, is this the first time we see this specific species in live action?
no.
No.
Revenge of the
Nope,
Sith.
it was in Revenge of the Sith. Yeah.
Revenge of the Sith. Okay.
They all got the long heads. Like they all got the lines kind of throughout
got
their
long
face, and the
And
red
he
mark.
must be one hell of a hybrid. So somebody said, "Oh no, I don't like my species. I want a human. I want a human."
There you go. So one of the species made it with a human, then that's what we got.
Yeah.
I think they were just
Water.
lazy.
These big
Yeah,
waterhead
absolutely.
people don't make it.
He's a half
it's
breed.
just-
He's a half breed.
Too much money to
Half-breed.
He's
spend.
a waterhead.
That's why he's so. That's why he's so pissed because he's a half breed. That's why
Yeah.
he can never be pure.
Oh, if you had a head shaped like his, you'd be pissed too.
I bet Vader be sitting on his throne looking at him like, "Mr. Inquisitor,
Man, you got a big
Yeah.
waterhead, dude.
Yeah, they should have put dots on his face and tracked his facial movements and put it in a CG long head. That way
You
he
think
could
they
still
would have
act.
like they
No,
didn't
they
even
could-
do
listen,
that with the
man.
lightsabers.
They could have done prosthetics very simply. They could have done that with prosthetics. No problem.
Oh yeah, but that particular actor, you see the size of his head this way, and it's not gonna go great. So you're gonna have to
He's got a head that looks like Tom Hanks' volleyball in the movie Castaway.
I don't
Remember that?
think even
Wilson.
I
Wilson.
doubt that
there
we're
you go.
gonna get a lot of screen time with Seb because
Why
having
not?
that animated for a long time, it's way too expensive. Like even for
yeah.
Oh.
ILM,
but they
so
could
we're
have
gonna
also
get like
done that with. They could also do that with makeup too.
I'm not
and
buying that, man. I'm not buying it's too expensive.
Too expensive for what?
Disney is richer than God. So I mean, I don't understand it. They should.
but
They've
you,
got
you
more than
still have a
enough money.
budget.
Even when-
Like that's like you're always gonna have a budget for
Yes.
post production, and you can't. You're not gonna just spend it on one character, and more when you
No.
have actors that are charging you.
Yeah.
No, but if
Yeah.
if you keep making garbage and the public ain't buying it, you gotta come on, man. You gotta look at yourself in the mirror and
Well,
go,
listen.
am I spending the money
They don't
correctly?
care. Like they really
Listen,
don't care
I'ma
about
say
that as
this.
long as you buy the merchandise.
Oh, they care. They care now. That's why they're firing the executives. So they care now. Their wallets are being
No,
impacted.
That's the thing. If they do it
no,
right,
they,
they'll get the money. The money will come. Like if it looks good and it's done right, people
Build it,
will
they
buy
will
it
come.
and see it.
well,
That's a huge if,
Star
though.
Wars fans is the same as Marvel fans. You're not gonna make everybody.
Yeah.
You're not gonna make everybody.
No, you're
happy.
not.
Nobody's gonna be happy.
You know what I
Never,
mean?
never.
So
never
so
gonna-
so even if they hit it on the nail, for us,
Oh,
there's gonna
somebody's
be
gonna
those
bitch.
opposing saying, "Oh no."
Like,
Well, yeah, but no, but that'd be
I
a
think
smaller
that all of
minority.
us were happy with.
That'll
All
be
of
a
us
smaller
here in the
minority.
panel were happy with how Seb looked, right?
Yeah.
I heard people.
Yeah.
I never
complaining
saw the guy
that it
before. I
looked
thought
too
he looked
cartoony.
cool.
Like, man, like it's a freaking
Looked fine to
TV
me.
show. Like they're not gonna spend $25 million making that thing. Like
No.
Like
No.
Grogu doesn't look cartoony. They all look cartoony.
Yeah, right.
What are you talking about? Ridiculous.
And I think it's
people are
great
gonna
that people
complain.
complain like that
Enhanced with
because
CGI.
It's healthy.
What was that being?
I say I think it's funny that
It
people
pushes them to
complain like
something.
that because who's
Because
breaking up again.
Well, go ahead and finish your thought, Steve.
You good? Okay. No, I think it's funny when people act like that because you never see that in real life. So how is it going to look?
you
Right.
know,
You've never seen an alien creature in real life. So how do you think
Right,
it's going
right,
to look?
right.
It's going to look cartoonish to you. It's going to look, like if you actually, if you were to set through a freaking a natural disaster or, anything, I'd say like in the conflict, it's gonna feel like a movie, right? It's gonna be like, holy crap, this has never happened before. But there's that movie sense to it. You see an alien in real life, you're not gonna know what the hell it looks
Yeah.
like. Your mind's not gonna be able to
Alien.
process it like that.
Alien.
Really?
I see an alien. Yeah,
Ooh, dogging you out, man. Damn.
Nah, listen,
Yeah,
I
those
got
complaints,
somebody
man,
today.
like-
I got bored of picking on Blue
Lou.
today. Pick on Blue today. Blue's my man. Blue's my man. Nah.
Rumble Dust has a
Yeah.
really good point there. Like people thought that was CG. It was a real giraffe.
It was a real draw. Yeah.
Yeah. And people were saying like that looks fake. It's like damn it, man. Like
And that's the thing.
Listen,
If,
the idea is to suspend belief anyway. So
Mhm.
Well,
right.
you
And
know,
if they make it correctly, like a Zeb, and go with that, people would accept it more. People would like that more than him looking like the Grand Inquisitor. You know what I mean?
yeah,
like,
I see what you're saying.
He made it look cartoonish to a small group of people, but for the vast majority, everybody loved it.
Mhm.
I
They
thought he
love
looked cool, and
Zeb.
I'd never even seen the guy before, and I thought he looked really cool.
Yeah, and
the
they
thing
didn't-
here is what Lou was saying. Like we previously saw what that version of the character look like in animation, in live action, so we know the species. So the moment that they do like a reinterpretation of how it looks, it's just weird.
Yeah.
Because
That's
you
up to
already know
criticism,
how that
really.
looks.
Yeah.
And I think
You shouldn't do that.
with Cad Bane, they had that species also in real life, in the original.
Mm-hmm.
So they took that and took the cartoon and put it together. People didn't like his look, and that, you know what, that's fine. He looks good for what he is. But I mean, yeah, my main complaint is the Grand Inquisitor, and
I know. I didn't like him either.
his species doesn't look like that. And somebody at Star Wars should have been overseeing that. And
I think they were aware,
Well,
man. I think they made
Yeah,
that decision fully aware that it was different,
Yes.
and they love to go against George Lucas' vision. Like
If you're gonna find a
Yeah.
character that
Lucas.
everybody
They hate Lucas.
recognizes, they know what they were doing from the jump. If they're gonna use a character everybody recognizes, they know what they're doing from. They knew that character didn't look like it was supposed to. They know
Well, look where the
And they're always
Ahsoka.
trying to make it their own in the wrong way too.
yeah, dude, yeah.
Oh, let's not talk about that because
So-
that's a whole other kettle of beans.
Oh, it's already the damage has already been done, so it's not even worth talking
I
about
know.
anymore.
But you know what I would like to talk about? Another armorized character. Got to segue into that. I'm touching Iron Man right now. You know?
And we got one more figure to talk about before we get into that Black Panther, and that's this guy.
Yeah, buddy.
When Woo.
Here's someone who's grand, that's for sure.
He looks
Yep.
pretty-
I think the head sculpt's fucking spot on.
Oh
Yep.
my God.
I'm not
Yeah,
a
it
fan
looks
of the
great.
movie, but I love the figure.
Let me tell you this.
You didn't
This
like the movie?
Reminds me of the Mandarin.
I didn't care.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay for what it was. I mean, I really liked it for him, but it's not Shang-Chi. Not
Oh my God, look at
by
that.
no stretch of the imagination. Not from the comic books. Not even close. But I enjoyed the movie. It was all right,
Yeah.
But we moved off the chain. I thought he was outstanding.
You're clicking his black blue.
Yeah,
Oh, Blue, you're the one clicking.
Jeepers Creepers.
I thought.
Yeah,
Oh
apparently.
man, I knew there's a new species out there in the world. See, I knew it. I told you, alien.
Yeah. Get out your blasters.
Dude,
We ain't gonna last 7 minutes.
this is yeah. I think
That's so
when
great.
Wu is on that level,
Mhm.
yeah, that when Wu is on that level of the Mandarin from Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
Because that figure was phenomenal as far as like the details on the face, the materials on the outfit, the chair he comes with. Granted, he didn't do much and he was more comic relief, but as a figure, highly underrated, sold for dirt cheap, and now is a grail to most people who are Iron Man fans.
What
It's
do you
like,
mean,
you
so
have to have this. It was selling for like 180.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
no
they were.
kidding.
Mhm.
Wow.
And it was great.
If you have points,
Figure,
if
man.
you have
Great
points,
figure,
even
dude.
lower.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Comes with a chair.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was one of the fewer figures that you could pose up and have a good time with because you knew it was an actor, and you could have him do anything and put a Coors Light in his hand and he'll be fine.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I got the Marvel Legends of him, and man, I've posed him around a lot. Yeah, great character though, great character. A lackluster movie, great character.
This looks good. This looks real good. This is extremely tempting. I want to get it because having martial arts on my shelf is always going to be awesome. But now I got to figure out where I'm going to put them because this is a set of figures that need to be on their own, not so much with anyone else, and have them in that this display position right here.
Mhm.
That right there is like the only way for me to display them. Because they look.
Yeah, I mean, you got effects that go out 50 feet. There's no room for anything else. You might as well put it by itself.
But yeah, definitely got to have in that pose.
Look at that shit. You can't get anything else in there. But you got to put Thor somewhere else.
It's almost like the accompaniment, the White Vision and the Vision from WandaVision. You got to have these two on the shelf together fighting because just epic, epic scene for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice idea. Get opposites or father-son fights, like the one-on-ones, right?
Ooh, that would be a good idea. Yeah.
Just have like Winwu, Shang-Chi, just have the one-offs fighting each other. That would be dope.
Oh, so the Civil War Cap and Iron Man.
Yep.
Or they don't even have to necessarily be opposed to one another. You can even have like just father son, like you can have Harry Osborn and no room for anything else. Space, And then who are the father son combinations out there?
Father son combinations.
Luke and Vader.
Well, I'm talking. Well, yeah, okay. That would be in your display. Yeah, that'd be cool too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That'd be really cool.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like like you have the yin and yang effect. This is a yin and yang effect.
Yeah.
With
and it's got a family thing.
Yeah, but if with Vision, take the family thing out. Just yin and yang, opposites, right?
Okay,
same idea going about it the complete wrong way. You know what I mean? Like you have father, you have son. One wants to protect, one wants to rule. You have colored Vision versus white Vision. One seeking out to destroy the copy, and the copy doesn't know it's a copy. Blah 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 blah. Right? Then Cap versus Iron Man. Friends fighting friends because one's protecting another friend while the other friend's trying to get there. There's your two sides of the same coin kind of scenario.
Jumbo says Tony Stark and Ultron.
Tony Stark and Ultron. I was about to get there. Tony Stark, Ultron, right? You can even have Hulk and Banner. Just have Hulk and Banner look at each other. If you have the Hulk and the Banner figure, have them two opposing forces. Granted, it's from the same body, but two opposing forces. Venom and Spider-Man. It doesn't matter which Spider-Man, just Venom and Spider-Man. And just have your two O's, together. That good versus
Thor and Hela.
Thor Hela. Or Thor and Loki.
Star-Lord
or Thor and Loki. Yeah.
Thor and Loki. Yeah.
Yeah, like those those iconic.
And that's just Marvel
versus.
Yep, right.
Miss Marvel and Miss Marvel. That's it. Captain Karen versus Captain Karen.
Captain Karen.
Captain Karen. That's it.
Oh man.
I said it. Then what?
Super cool piece.
Ain't nobody gonna do nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they even gave him the yellow Mandarin's chair. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And the other picture, I like the look of his head sculpt. That guy.
Yeah, they did a real good job on that head sculpt.
No, it's amazing.
Well done.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
All right. Well, last and certainly not least, freaking surprised the hell out of I'd say the entire community, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah. Well, it didn't surprise me. We talked about it in Geeking Out last year. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
MechSTRIKE. We talked about.
Yep. Yeah, we talked about it last year on Geeking Out. It was me, Nate, CMB, and I believe Don Prime was there. And CMB shared the comic book that they said that the Black Panther was going to come out from. And it was going to be the MechTech version, which is this one that we see here. This one looks a little stylized compared to what we see in the comics as far as thickness.
Yeah, it's got the artist's logo on it.
Yeah. Well, he redrew it, actually. He drew the concept for this figure, I think.
Exactly. So it's a concept piece more than an accurate representation. Kind of like Deadpool here. He is supposed to be a comic book version, but he figure as well, because the Deadpool that becomes Iron Man, he literally takes the classic suit that this one's based off of, the red and gold suit, and he just paints the DP on the chest and paints the eyes black and his sides black, so make it look more like Deadpool-ish. And that's on that one comic. Very stupid, very funny. But it was the one time that he saved Tony Stark's soul from Mephisto, and basically became Iron Man for a day, and was a very shitty Iron Man. That's what this is based off. It's a concept. Same thing with this. But boy, oh boy, oh boy, this brings my love of Marvel and Transformers.
Yeah.
One, because Black Panther as Ravager. Oh yes, baby, give me it, give me.
I like him in the Panther form so much better. In the drawing, in the drawing of this figure here, he looked like Megatron from the Transformers movie. The big square, spikes and it all just going up, and it looked bad. But the figure looks so much better.
Oh man, I can't wait to get this. I'm getting it.
Oh yeah.
I told you, Iron Avengers,
cool.
bro.
Iron Avengers.
Iron Avengers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, dude.
I feel like they took it straight from Transformers. Like that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Do you think? Like I've seen the cover art, and I'll show it here in a second. Do you think we'll get any more? You think they're gonna freaking just base it off of sales? Like this will be the only one if they do it.
It might be the only one if they do it, and that's because there's a kick for Black Panther. You have those who are gonna, like us, who missed out on some of the Black Panther figures, and you want to get that new 2.0 of the Civil War suit. And also we got Shuri's version of
that's cool.
Black Panther, and now you got this, and I think there's a picture of the mech suit next to what is supposed to be a Black Panther figure. There you go. That's the one I'm talking about. So that is more or less kinda. Let me see if I can grab my Deadpool so I can compare a height. Give me a moment.
You guys don't think this is a one-off?
It very well could be. It very well could be. I just found it interesting that they're actually doing it with die-cast. That's impressive. So it's going to be a pretty penny, like $375 plus $400 here on Sideshow for sure.
I think that they already showed the price, right?
Yeah, I think so. Somewhere.
Is it like
$450?
I would say.
I was about to say $450.
Yeah, I think.
Dang.
According to what I've seen visually with my armorized Deadpool, with my movie Deadpool, Black Panther is huge.
Or 55.
Because, Jesus Christ.
I just went to say 455. Yeah.
But you know what? I'm not opposed to it. Having another character that's armorized and a little bit bigger, and having it be Black Panther. I'm okay with it. But like I'm looking at my figure now in comparison to that, and it looks like this is a half a head taller with Black entire head taller.
No USB.
This is gonna be cool, man. This is gonna be one of those transformable figures, man, that we're gonna enjoy it. Cause dude, this just means what's the possibilities of them giving us hot toys from Beast Wars? Hot toys for Beast Wars, bro? Transformers Beast Wars? Oh my god.
Yeah. What does it say? 30 approximately 35? That's 14 inches. That's 14 inches.
Yeah, that's huge. That's what I said. A whole head taller.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
It's huge.
That's what she said.
I'm sure she did.
Yeah, tripod daddy all day.
Here is I'm gonna switch this over to this other picture.
Oh shit! I gotta get ready to go.
This one here. See, this is.
Yep, that's it.
You got Hulk. I'm assuming that's Cap.
Spider-Man.
Black Widow.
Machine.
Spider-Man.
That Hulk would be like the.
No, that's Thor.
Yeah.
That's Thor.
The Hulk Buster.
Which one's Thor? This is Marvel. And
Thor's on the
up here.
top
Okay.
above Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, and then
And
Marvel.
that Juggernaut,
Marvel's right here.
You got
The
you gotta see
Juggernaut
how
down at the
Thanos
Yes.
left.
in the. No, that's Hulkbuster Iron Man.
Yeah, that's Iron Man down here. Yeah, or Iron Heart,
Because I was
considering how
going to
this
say,
is
why would he
shaped.
be on the Heroes? All right.
Yeah, that's crazy looking.
Yeah.
You know
Totally
who's that
looks
in the
like
black?
looking-
You just had your in the
This
black.
one over
Widow.
here,
To your
Widow.
left. No, to your
Black
left.
Widow.
To your left.
That is my
Okay.
left.
Black Panther.
Your other left.
That's my right. Here's Widow here, Black Panther down here. You can see that, and then
Okay.
Thor is right here. Captain Marvel, Captain America. Yes, but
And that's why it looks different. It's not there. This is that same artist who
Right.
did this just gave his twist on it, which I think fits. But 14 inches, I'm thinking he's about the size of, I want to say Venom.
14 inches.
Yeah, about the size of Venom or
Taller, I
Venom.
think.
Yeah.
No, he's not that tall. Well, I think
Isn't
it's
Venom like
Pool.
15 inches?
Venom Pool. It could be Venom Pool. Venom Pool, I know, is 14 inches, and then some change. Because Venom is a little bit taller, but not by much.
Let's
Not
see
by
how
much. I'm
tall
talking
is
about-
Venom.
Yeah, 13.78 inches is the figure.
Yeah, so it's about the size of Iron Man, just a little bit taller. So
Yeah.
we're looking at like maybe Iron Patriot or Mark 85
Yeah.
height. Speaking of which, guys, I love y'all. I'm late for work.
All right,
Go,
bro.
go,
Oh, later, man.
go. Go
All
to
right,
work.
Lou.
Hit
Take care,
that
man.
like button.
Venom is
Hit that
almost
like-
15
I love
inches.
Dang.
Yeah.
Peace
Ooh.
out, bro.
Venom's
I
almost
said,
15
peace
inches. you
out,
said?
bro.
Yeah,
15.
14.96 inches.
Yeah, so then he's more across of Venom Pool. Check Venom Pools. Venom Pool's around that height because
Okay.
Venom is taller than Venom Pool. So I would say Black Panther should be around the same height as Venom Pool because he's around 14 inches.
Venom Pool is
Some guy says if they make a mech cap, I'll get it.
Venom Pool is
I'd get it.
14.37 inches.
Okay,
He
so
kind of
yeah,
he kind of looks like an Optimus.
Ah, yeah,
Prime.
would be like an Optimus
good.
Prime. Yeah.
Or a pessimist.
a pessimist.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Gosh. All right, I gotta go.
All right.
Peace out, guys.
Later,
man.
Lou. Thank you, man.
Hit that like
See you,
button.
buddy.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah,
Peyton's here.
certainly interesting. Certainly interesting.
Yeah.
Threw me for a loop.
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, but
What
all,
about you,
yeah,
Alex? Would you be interested in it? You like any of the mech stuff, tech mech stuff?
Well, I think people keep complaining that Hot Toys is not making anything new. This is new.
it is new.
Yeah.
But they're trying to compare it to Iron Man figures as well, from what I've read.
Yeah.
And it just, I don't know. It's just a weird way to think about it, to be honest with you. I don't see this as an Iron Man figure at all. I mean, even though
No.
MechSTRIKE, that's what they're doing, is kind of like an Iron Man suit, but it's not an Iron Man suit. It's fits along the more of lines of a Transformer. I think I've read or heard somewhere that people are, thinking Hot Toys is going the way of Hasbro, but
See you, man.
Whoa, that's quite an insult because Hasbro sucks right now.
but I don't see that either. I mean, if this isn't innovative, well, it's not really innovative because people have done it. All you're doing is swapping out parts. But if it's not new, then I don't know what is. I mean,
Well,
I
you know,
really don't know yet how much engineering it has. Like,
and to be honest, yeah, it's with die-cast even. I mean,
yeah, like
Yeah.
we don't know. Like, we don't know how much work they really put into it. And I think it seems like they really thought about it.
Yeah.
it is.
It's not
Yeah,
like,
they usually don't go wrong with artists figures.
Yeah.
I mean, is it from that artist line or is it this brand new line? I don't remember.
I think it says artist line there.
Yeah, the artist line, yeah.
Their previous artist lines were pretty good, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since we've seen one. I can't remember the last one, to be honest with you. It's been that long.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't freaking... Yeah, I think he looks good.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna go great next to my Black Panther.
Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna have it in the Panther form.
Yeah, Panther form is really cool.
Yeah, dude, and it glows like
Yeah.
that's really cool. I like that.
I really like it. I don't think I'm gonna buy it, but I like it.
Yeah, I'm still up in the air about it.
I like you guys are more into Marvel than I am, and it's not something that I would buy, I think. But who knows? Like, maybe I end up loving it and pick it up if you guys like it. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see.
Still
Like
have time.
when we'll see when I get it. I guess. Don't get me wrong. It's freaking awesome. But I think it's kind of further down the list. I hope they do make more. Even if this is a one-off, I still like the Panther look, and I'd still buy it. Just probably not right away.
Yeah, because the tail turns into a staff.
Yep.
Right here.
Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
But is it worth getting two so you have one of each?
Not
I,
for
At
not for
455?
455. Not for
I
455.
have
No.
to go with no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, your wallets are deep enough.
Yeah, I
or
suppose.
credit card, or you want to be in debt
If
for
you
a
got
little
enough
while.
points.
Yep.
Somebody out there is going to buy two. They're going to want to both. You know.
Yeah, I'm really intrigued in anyone who does love this. Like, think it's awesome, or even the opposite.
This would be an interesting unboxing.
Yeah. For sure.
You think Justin should be able to? He'll probably get a
Oh
chance
yeah,
on this,
Justin
right?
will get it.
Yeah. You'll see that review.
Justin gets everything.
We'll have that thing next week. if not at the end of this one.
No, what is it? Where did it go? Okay,
It's up
I
on
think it was
Sideshow.
set for, yeah, it is up on Sideshow. I think it was set for next summer release, next fall release, or something like that.
I just checked, but I closed the window.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
look at what Niculio says.
No
No
Namor,
Namor.
Andor.
Shazam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm still on Andor. I just got a Gene Erso, so
Mm-hmm. Okay.
soon for Andor, at least on my end.
I don't think
Maybe
they're
I
gonna
can-
make Andor.
Maybe I can get to him this year. Oh, I'm making one. Screw that.
Ah, there you go.
I'm making an Andor. I started his
You
sculpt
will-
already, so
You will not be held hostage.
It's coming out September 2024. The Black
you know what it
Panther.
is.
Oh.
Yeah. Q3 2024.
Okay.
So yeah, that should be interesting.
Even if I had the money for it, guys, I don't know. It just doesn't do anything for me. And I guess maybe because maybe I've been over mechanized and ironized. Maybe I've just seen so much of it. It's like they're
could
all
be.
starting to look like really the same to me, or at least similar ideas. Or I don't know.
Right.
Everything's
And I think that's part of
everything's got a bunch of points on it, and I don't know, claws and everything. I mean, and don't get me wrong. Depending upon what it is, sometimes it can look really cool to me, and then sometimes it could just be like, well, I've seen better than this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whatever. Just me.
No, it's not just you. I think a lot of people in the community feel the same way, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
That they're just bored with Iron Man type stuff. the mech stuff, But again,
Yeah.
it's not our market that they're
There you go,
pandering
the
to.
That's true.
And people in Japan love these. People in China love this kind of stuff. So,
But I tell you what I think would look really kick ass is if somebody just had like a collection of mech, all mech,
Yeah.
and it would look, things are, shiny and shit, different colors. That would look really cool.
Mhm.
Uniformly done, I think it'd be very sweet.
I think the Hulk would be an interesting one for sure.
Oh,
That
yeah.
would be interesting. How many different ways you can get them,
Mm-hmm.
I guess as many ways you can get statues.
All right.
Thank you,
So-
some guy.
Did you guys see what So just dropped?
no.
Let's see if I can. There we go.
What?
I might.
What?
There he is. There he is. This guy right here.
Oh, cool. Dude, I love that show when I was a kid.
I'm not familiar with it, so.
It's called Kamen Rider.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it, but I don't have any attachment to it.
Mhm.
I love that as a kid. Like I tried to watch it a few years ago as an adult and I couldn't get into it. It's like Power Rangers, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's pretty much Power Rangers with just one guy. I really like it.
Despair Warrior is the name.
Dude,
Despair
Fit.
Kamen Rider.
Hey, it looks
mean,
cool. But
I know right now that particular character, or whatever, is really hot right now because I've been hearing that name a lot.
yeah, it's not for me. He looks great, but yeah.
I love the color scheme.
Mhm.
Love that color scheme. I think it's a very cool.
Maybe
The more I look at it, the more I like it.
it.
Actually, the more I look at it, the more I like it.
I loved it as a kid, but like maybe in another time of my life, I would buy it, but not now. Like I'm not. Like I'm just done buying stuff that I really doesn't mean anything to me. Yeah. I always end up regretting it.
Yeah.
The 3-0 Voltron.
Yeah. They made another guy like this, and he was like green or something like that. I think.
Yeah, there's a green variant.
Oh, okay.
Like if you Google it, Kamen
Rider. Oh, I think. Oh, no, it's not.
because there's another one. I think this is another variant. Kamen Rider is the green one.
Oh, okay.
They have a shit ton of variants of this stuff. Like Japanese love this kind of thing, man. It's insane.
Mm-hmm. 3 zeros that Voltron. That's interesting.
Oh, nice.
Rider.
I think it was called Black Kamen Rider, I think.
Uh-oh. Better be careful.
Either black. Here it is. Yeah, this is the one we're looking at, this Black Kamen Rider.
Oh, okay.
I really don't know what the difference is, but if you guys have a chance, I think some of the episodes are on YouTube. Just watch the first 10 minutes of the show to see something out of this world.
Yeah. Okay.
The VFX are so weird. And did you guys ever see the Japanese Spider-Man show?
No.
I've seen clips on YouTube and nothing all the way through. But I've seen clips on YouTube.
Well, then you know. Well, just watch it. Just watch something different. I've always been obsessed with Japanese stuff. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I was trying to remember what was the company. It was Bandai that does these Kamen Rider figures. They do.
Yeah. This was huge.
Crazy.
I like it. Brings good memories.
Oh man, I'm so. I wanted to die last week. I mean, I literally wanted to just dig my own grave and throw myself in it. I went to I went to Big Bad Toy Store. They had this figure, this 6 scale that I would have loved to have gotten, but the only reason why I didn't get it because it was like upwards of like $400 something. Damn it! If Big Bad Toy Store didn't have that fucking thing for 50% off, and it got sold out on me. I always go to doggone Big Bad Toy Store. I always go to these places every once in a while just to make sure I don't miss anything. Man, that figure, the figure from The Wandering Earth. You guys ever see it? The movie, The Wandering Earth. It was
I did.
Have you seen
it? But I did watch it.
No, but have you seen the 6 scale figures of it?
Yeah, from Damn Toys. Yeah.
Dude, and the astronaut uniforms, all of the
those suits are cool.
The detail and everything that's on it, man, they're badass. And Big Bad Toy Store had it for just under $200, and I would have jumped on that so fast. It's such a kick-ass figure. Oh yeah, they sold out, but I don't know. I was like so pissed. So pissed.
Focus.
What do you do?
Leia. I like that Leia.
Yeah, she's great. I found a good deal for these guys, and
I saw you message the guy on.
It looks like
VSD.
Yeah.
It looks like a family portrait.
It was a good price.
Yeah. I still want to get the Last Jedi Kylo Ren. I might get that. I've seen some very good deals on that guy lately.
Nice. I wouldn't mind getting another Kylo too, because I want one with his head sculpt too. Yeah. So if you find another good deal,
I'll let you know.
Cool.
Because I've seen a few on eBay, and on BSD there was one guy selling it for like 200, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's what these guys were.
Yeah. Too many things I want.
Yeah. Yep, collecting backwards.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
And I'm still looking for that stupid Tarkin.
Backwards.
And I can't find a good deal for that guy.
I saw a really good deal on a Tarkin, but it's sold out. It's really freaking fast.
Oh yeah, awesome dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man.
Why does Leo look like he's reaching for Link's lightsaber?
Hey, Beam, you saw those figures from Wandering Earth, haven't you?
I may have, but I'm not sure which ones you're referring to.
Oh.
I'm not familiar with the property.
I hate that
Yeah,
movie.
It was a science fiction, Chinese science fiction, and I was trying to.
It's one of the most stupid plots I've seen in my life. But
I know Robert Meyer Burnett got. I think I don't know if he got the whole set, but I know he's got.
like,
I'm a sucker for like really cool like astronaut outfits and stuff like that.
yeah,
I was
Oh,
like, man,
okay.
when I was a kid, I was in
No,
love
no,
with
you're
all of
thinking.
the Apollo moonshots and everything. Walter Cronkite was God to me when I was a kid.
man, the suits were great, but the
Focus.
movie, oh my god, like the plot
Yeah.
really was
Okay,
just like
yeah.
the dumbest thing.
The figures look really cool. I've seen them before. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm always the kind of guy. I'm the kind of person. I don't have to like the movie as long as the figure's cool. I don't care if the movie's bad or good. You know.
Well, it's
I
like
do
that
have
newer
to-
movie that Hot Toys was making figures out of.
Like the Chinese movie, yeah.
Yeah, and those look killer too, man.
They do.
Yeah.
I think that
But
movie
they
is
had
actually good. I
they
haven't
had
seen it.
they had the lead actor, like I said, a Big Bad Toy Story. They still got a couple of the other ones, but the lead was on here for I think it's like 190 something, and normally it goes for a little over 400 something. I was like, wow, I couldn't believe it. I missed it. I probably wouldn't have jumped on it anyway.
Where is your future? Thank you, Blur Dad.
And Bowie anyhow.
Where's the future?
Mm-hmm. They look really cool though. The
Yeah.
astronaut suits are
The
highly
the
detailed.
detail is unbelievable, man. All
Mhm.
of that, yeah. Warriors of Future, yeah, that was the other movie, and those look killer, man. Yeah.
I'd want to get those spacesuits and try to create. Damn, I forgot the name of the show.
What?
It was just moved at Prime and before it finished.
Expanse.
Expanse.
Expanse. Yep.
Yeah.
Those are figures I want. That's for damn sure.
Yep. 100%. I'd buy those.
Expanse was a great show.
Mm-hmm.
I never got around to seeing it, but people really had high acclaim for it. I know that. And it was in such demand. I know they were going to take it off the air. They had a campaign that actually brought it back.
Well, they did take it off the air, and then Amazon Prime took it and made 2 or 3 more seasons.
Yep. And now those writers are going to make the God of War series.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it should be written well at least.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good. Glad to hear that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, did anybody see the trailer for Blue Beetle?
Oh no, not yet. Not yet. I saw that somebody came up with a reaction on my YouTube.
Yeah.
But
I saw it earlier.
It looked good.
I saw a little earlier. I'm not even familiar with the character. I knew it was coming out. The trailer did nothing, absolutely zero for me.
Oh, okay.
But once again, I'm not familiar with the character, but what I saw, not for me.
I agree 100%.
You saw it too. You saw the trailer?
I watched the Blue Beetle trailer.
Yeah, man.
I was at the dentist when it dropped.
No.
It just looks like a Spy Kids movie.
Yeah, it's just really
like I
better
forgot that
CG.
thing existed.
Yeah, and like
Is
I
it
said,
the kid from who's the
Cobra Kai.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah. I don't know. I like the kid, but yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
And you also heard. Well, it's been the word has been out for quite a while now that apparently Aquaman is just absolute garbage.
Oh yeah,
It's going around, and it's just a really bad movie.
Yeah.
That ain't good.
So,
No.
so if indeed Aquaman turns out to be garbage, and Beetle turns out to be mediocre, how is Gunn going to get enough people that motivated to continue on just because he's going to?
I think his name alone has got enough people, all for it.
I just really.
They've also seen and didn't. They also seen and didn't care for his Suicide Squad, so
yeah,
we'll see.
I just don't have any great love of how he's been running things so far. I don't know why he just needs to stay off of social media and just do his thing. Why do you need to answer to everybody? It's just.
Well, I'm sure he takes a break from doing that work to go on Twitter. I mean,
yeah, he's supposed to be writing Superman movie, and he's running DC. I mean, he should be running DC and just stay off of it, because he's not going to do himself any favors. Especially if the stuff doesn't pan out, you're going to give him hell, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, they can't really give him hell for what's coming out.
Not yet. No, but
they're going
to. There are people on Twitter already blaming him for the movies that were made not under his watch.
Really?
Yeah, they're all idiots.
Yeah,
I mean,
the problem is going to be whether or not by the time you get to his stuff, if people, because look, you've had Shazam's been a disaster, Black Adam's been a disaster. What was it? It just came out that didn't do well
financially. Yes,
I mean, all of these movies are just. Which one?
I haven't seen Shazam yet, though. So.
Yeah,
it hasn't been doing very well either. So
not financially.
I'm in no rush to watch it, to be honest.
And it wasn't really marketed either. The marketing for that was based off of the success of Black Adam. So.
Yeah, it didn't make the money it needed to promote the next movie.
Yeah. So it makes me wonder: are they going to promote the Blue Beetle other than having a trailer on YouTube? Are they going to promote Blue Beetle? Just like they promoted Shazam, because if that they're going to set it up to fail, because nobody's going to watch it if nobody knows about it.
Are you guys familiar with the character? I have nothing. I don't know anything about it. Do you know anything about the character? No.
Nothing. I know nothing.
He said Blue Beetle is the first in his.
He did.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's not connected. They took out whatever references to everybody else, like Batfleck and Cavill Superman. So,
wait, this is a James Gunn production here?
No, they made him before him, but
it's part of, I believe he's putting it in the extended universe.
Yeah, it's pretty well removed from the DCEU.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's in his universe, but it's going to be, he's considering it as part of the DC extended universe. So.
This is gonna get as junky as I'm really sick of the multiverse, the Marvel multiverse. They just need to stop trying to work that thing and just get back to just doing one-off movies, because all of this extended crap, man, it's just a mess.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Well, like the Joker 2, that's going to be their Elseworlds brand.
Mm-hmm.
The Batman, that's also Elseworlds.
That's fine. I mean, if you can coordinate it correctly, that's
But it is going to be weird having another Batman universe, two different Batman universes to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, but here's the other.
If they write,
how is Zack Snyder going to make a Batman? How is Zack Snyder going to do a Justice League movie without the permission of?
He's not going to do it.
It's not. It's not a thing.
He's not making a movie.
It's not a thing.
They've been speculating. Supposedly he's been putting out little feelers about Justice League.
He's got permission to use his extended more. He put more stuff into his extended.
Really?
Yeah.
His Green Lantern.
Can he literally make a Justice League 3 movie?
No. Not without the permission of Warner Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And he's only having his convention for AFSP and selling stuff for the AFSP.
Yeah.
And right now he's only in the Rebel Moon business because that's what he's making now. And all these stupid asses on Twitter and their hashtags sell the Snyderverse to Netflix is just so freaking dumb. Like, because if WB can make money off of Zack Snyder, they should do it. And they're not going to sell it to Netflix.
Yeah,
There's no way.
And Zack is way too freaking busy because right now he's got a franchise with Army of the Dead. He's got a franchise with Rebel Moon, so he's busy. So he's not going to be making.
Is out. Henry Cavill is out.
Yep. But they would probably come back for Zack, to be honest. But he's way too busy.
Well, see, that's the whole thing.
He's in contract for years. Mm-hmm. So it's,
Yeah, there's no way.
There always is. I mean, you can back up and bring structure. There are people that can work on 3 projects at the same time.
Yeah.
If the money's good enough, they'll fit.
Unless they're contractually obligated not to.
Right. If they're under contract with Netflix, they ain't gonna.
Exactly.
They can't.
Hey, look at your boy James Cameron. Well, Avatar, right? Mm-hmm. Did what? He's working on like all 4 movies at the same damn time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damn work, man.
And
it is.
That apparently got the Victoria Alonso fired. That's what got her fired, was the breach of contract. She was promoting other movies in different studios. She went to the Oscars for a movie that
Argentina 1985.
Yeah. So that's what got her fired.
Which is incredibly dumb, to be honest.
Yeah, she clearly wanted out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there are better ways of doing it.
But if Disney knew that she had an Oscar contender there, like, why didn't they back up that movie if she was going to be involved in the first place? So it's just like,
contracts are contracts.
You can't really she messed up, but she was trying to make something different,
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there were other factors like the visual effects things, and they were like, it was just too much of a too much of a hassle.
Like, she really messed up, but I'm sure, I think I was talking this with you guys, but I don't remember. I'm sure that she approached Disney first, and she was like, I'm making this movie about my country, about a situation that my family went through. Do you guys want to help me with the distribution? And Disney said, fuck you, I don't care about your stupid movie. Go to Marvel, work there. And then it's like, the movie, it's an art house film. Like, the movie didn't make money. The movie didn't make money. It's an Argentinian film.
Yeah.
I don't think that it made more than a couple $100,000 in the box office, to be honest, worldwide. So, it didn't affect Disney in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
So it's just, I think it was just Disney being Disney. Go to hell. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know something? I remember growing up. There was a time where Disney was super wholesome family. Nobody would ever talk about Disney stabbing people in the back. I mean, it was super dupe. It was Leave It to Beaver type entertainment.
Well, it was a different time back then.
It was a different time, and believe me, boy, do you have a ton of racism in there.
I think that the guy who messed everything up was the CEO from the 90s, the one that lied to Robin Williams about branding Aladdin.
Well, Disney's son didn't do a great job when he took it over either. But bottom line is, they didn't really focus on agendas and politics, and they just created stuff. And they didn't even ask you. They just created stuff. It's like, hey, let's go see Fantasia. Wow, great! And you went. And I've always thought Disney. I mean, animation wise, holy cow, man! It was just on top of the game. Some of these movies. But it's just crazy now with all of the politics and the agenda that's in Disney. It's just freaky to me. Wow, it's weird.
Very weird.
Everybody gathered around Sunday night and watched the wonderful. It was called The Wonderful World of Color, and it was at Disney every Sunday night. There was an hour of something Disney, or they would do a Snow White the movie or whatever, and that was the night you watched that, and then after that was Ed Sullivan. And I mean, every household did it. Now, I don't know, Disney, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Corporate greed.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
That's a huge factor.
Mm-hmm. That's in everything.
Well, guys, we got one more figure.
Okay.
And fellow Red Dead Redemption fans rejoice because we got
Oh yeah.
I bought that damn game and I can't play it.
Oh, dang.
Well, I got to do some more research. There's some key I can use to open it up, but the one I tried to use, it wasn't working.
got Micah Bell, American Venom.
Well, being from Detroit, he loves look like Kid Rock. A little bit. If he had a goatee.
Well, like I said earlier, this guy is going in the collection, but he's going on the ground.
That's awesome, man.
Under Arthur's boot, and John as well, and Arthur and John's boot, because there he is. There's Arthur. He's going to be kicking the crap out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was watching another stream, and this figure came up, and somebody said like the character itself is a real jerk off. Like real asshole.
He was. That's why he's going on the floor under Arthur's boot.
Okay, so you're gonna get him?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I can't.
He was an integral part to the game.
Yep. I can't wait till you pose. You're gonna actually put him under his boot. That's gonna be.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like that's where Micah deserves to be. Is
Oh no.
On the ground, being beaten by Arthur.
Wow.
I think it's crazy that they're making all these guys from Red Dead.
Yeah.
What about you?
Like
what
now,
about you? You get that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Really good price.
You guys got any other Red Dead figures?
We got Arthur and I got Sadie.
Oh yeah, Sadie.
Both. Well, Sadie was SW Toys.
Mm-hmm.
Was it SW Toys? And then Arthur was also. No, Arthur was something else. I forget what it was. It wasn't Limb Toys, but no. I think I'm still wanting to pick up that Limb Toys Arthur because he's still up for pre-order. I think.
Yeah.
With Kit.
Yeah, definitely get.
I pre-ordered John. John's already pre-ordered.
Nice.
I'm really looking forward to that Dutch. And again, I don't know how deep these guys are going to go, but
they make the whole freaking gang.
I want the whole gang.
Yeah,
the whole damn clan.
Yep.
Hell yeah! I want freaking Grimshaw. I want Charles. I want.
Yep.
Uncle.
Hey.
Yeah. And his lumbago.
Lumbago.
I don't know if they do this, but an accessory that'd be very cool is if they got that pig, that roasted pig behind them on that spit kind of thing.
Yeah.
If that's in the accessories, that'd be out cold, man. That'd be so cool. That would be so cool.
Yeah, no, he only comes with the base.
That just looks like a random butcher from the game.
Yep. Yeah. They just put he's in front of a screen right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is there any food in the accessories, like a chicken leg or something?
No,
We got a fish with Arthur. That's about it. This is all you
I
get
got
from
a,
him.
I got a chimichanga with my Marvel Legends Deadpool. Come on. I know
Funny.
these guys can put some food in theirs. Oh, here we go.
I should get out the accessories and do some more Arthur pictures one of these days.
Yeah.
That hair is out cold. It looks like you should play some like 60s rock.
I still think my head sculpt was better.
So you did a head sculpt of this guy?
It looked more like, yeah, I did.
You got it nearby? Can you grab it?
Oh, I don't know if I do.
I've probably seen it before. You probably shown it. I don't remember.
Oh
though.
yeah, freaking years ago now. It was quarantine when I was doing these guys.
Mm.
And I know that's not real leather. That stuff looks like it's ready to peel now. Mark your calendars every Monday night with Collector's Figures. That's right. Being Blue, Big Mike, and Alex Montano.
Oh yes, okay.
Special guests when we can.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, you got to
Trying to get Rob back on again. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
Yep.
Don't have the Micah nearby.
Hmm.
But I do have.
Man, I was watching Marco's.
You have the Charles.
Oh, let's see.
Charles.
Charles in charge.
Do you have the Charles?
Oh, big up there.
Oh, I like that.
He was one of the first ones I did.
Tough guy.
And then freaking. Let's see. Like, I don't know who else is familiar with the game, but I got Hosea.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Looked like he's been roughed up a bit.
If you go back to my Twitter and go back a ways, I have them all pictured. Everyone I made, pretty much. But yeah, there's the Charles again in plastic. Good plastic. There's bubbles.
Yep.
Got his eyes in there too. I can see him.
Again, yeah, this is when I just first starting out sculpting. Oh yeah, look at this guy.
What's this?
Not from Red Dead, but
Oh, that's John Campia.
yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait till you do your brother, man. I'm gonna die. I know, Local Lou's got me collapsing. When you do Blue, I'm just gonna go ape shit.
Oh, there we go.
He sculpts some himself, Toy Box.
Yep.
He's a master talent.
Oh yeah, these are all hand sculpted.
Yeah.
Hand freaking
You're speaking to what they call an artist.
poured plastic. Not 3D printed.
That's correct.
Here's my Dutch.
Toy Box needs two Damon Wayans.
Oh yeah, I'll take two. Yep.
That looks like wax.
Oh, this is just plastic.
Ah. Wax.
Mine looks very similar to what they've produced already.
Okay.
They've teased the Dutch already, so.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of time. DEF is gonna be the next third party that just. DEF is gonna knock Mars Toys off the top. Damn, you guys heard about Digital Echo figures?
Hopefully one of these days. That'd be nice.
Yep.
But But yeah, looking forward to this Micah for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Working on a major
I don't
pain.
have them nearby.
And Blank Man figure. Oh, you said
Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome.
Damon Way. It's not Damian Way. Damon.
Yeah, Damon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Damon Wayans.
Blank Man. Yeah.
Let's see.
Hell yeah, I'll take a blank, man.
Or you could be totally politically incorrect and do a handyman. That would be awesome.
Handyman. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Looks like trouble.
Yep. Yep.
That's funny.
Oh,
Well,
or
you can do this other box. I still got the Bret Hart.
you could do Damon Wayans
Right.
and what's his face and do Men on Films. That would be absolutely.
Oh, David Allen Greer.
Would that be?
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, dude.
You would sell a ton of those. You know that? A ton.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be waitlisted for real.
Pearson.
Oh, they just faking it. No. You really can't get them.
Pearson.
DEF came out with those figures, and you cannot find them. What was it? Oh, that's Wilfred Brimley? No.
No, it's Pearson from Red Dead. He was like the shopkeep guy.
Reminded me a little bit of Steven Stills.
There's the mic.
Crosby, Stills, and that. Oh, big up. Let's see that close up.
We got one.
I got
He said only got one hand. He goes, that's what he said.
There's the Micah that I did.
Now
A little rough around the edges, but
yeah, but these remind me of those wooden Indians that stand outside the drugstores in the West, in the old West. Wow, look at them eyes too, man. This dude has been like, you can tell he smokes a lot of cigarettes.
Yeah, they did a good job. They did a good job.
Yeah, man. He's had a hard life.
But yeah, that was my. It looks more like the actor. Mine looks more like the actor than it does the character.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So do you like put a lump of clay on top of the head after you're done, and then you start molding that into the hair?
I was gonna do rooted hair for this guy.
Are you using like a hook needle or something? What are you using?
I was just gonna do the glue technique, but
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah,
Dude, you ought to show a video showing that, man. I love to see you doing that.
Yeah, if you glue it right, you gotta glue it in the same direction as their hair goes, and
I'm sure it's not easy.
yeah,
we get some.
It's
We
a
get some
tedious
failed
process.
sculpts every once in a while. See, get some failed ones.
There he goes.
Yep.
Oh man.
I was just trying to find if I had anybody else here.
See, folks, you're getting an inside look at a sculptor's like workshop. I mean, like literally, he's digging through his. This is awesome. Oh, this looks like reminds me of Hunchback of Notre Dame. Oh, wait a minute, that's Andre the Giant, right?
Yes.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You're right. Yeah, this was my work. I was working on a Fezzik, but the clay's too shitty.
Because Andre's got
way too
that,
soft.
one side of his face is like, it almost looks like he's got, what do they call that thing? People get every once in a while when their face freezes up. You know?
Stroke.
No, it's Bell's palsy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I made them all. I mean, I started them all, anyways.
Yeah.
Here's Reverend Swanson. Looks kind of like Neil Liam Neeson right there.
It does.
With his feather
But
dust.
they've just been sitting in this box because I've been, working and shit. And then,
Toback says, "How long have you been sculpting?"
just a couple years since. Well, not a couple years. Well, yeah,
Yeah, a couple of years, but a couple of years.
just a few years. Yeah, just about 3 years now.
Been dabbling for multiple years. But,
I've been an artist almost my whole life, though.
Yep.
I forget her name. Her real name is Joe.
Mary Beth?
Yeah, Mary Beth. That's what it was.
Hmm.
There's Uncle. Uncle I did really good on, but he got tossed in this box.
Yeah, he got smushed.
I'm pretty sure everybody knows this guy.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen it. Oh, there's my attempt at painting Joker. Not too bad.
Hmm.
Definitely need some work there. There's my Anthony Starr, still better than Star Aces.
Anthony's. Oh, that's
Homelander.
Homelander, yep.
Yeah,
John Stockton.
John Stockton. Some basketball, huh? Yeah, it's always a work in progress.
Toy box. Well, I need to give it a try. I bought a sewing machine and try my hand at tailoring. So the next step will be sculpting, then paint. If I can make my own figures, it's game over.
Yeah, pretty much. That was my plan too.
Yep. Same.
Oh yeah. Doesn't look like her anymore, but there's the Grimshaw that started. Fucked up her chin. There's the Grimshaw.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Nose got smushed too.
Yeah. I had it. Let's see if it's still.
Reminds me of Aunt
Nope.
B on the.
No, I must have sealed it.
Hmm.
I had it in two pieces where you could take this hair off. And then freaking.
Some guy wants to know what's the hardest part of doing a head sculpt.
The hardest part, the accuracy.
Yeah, the accuracy. The eyes are difficult.
Yeah, for the most part. I think I figured out a nice little hack for that, though.
Yeah, so did I. It's just, no, not difficult. Tedious. Trying to get the eyes. Yeah, well, yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's Robert, man. And I did the one. Show us the one like you did where you gave him a beard, his goatee. That sucker looks good too.
Where? Oh, it's on his. Beard's a bit thick, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, he looks like he should be on an oatmeal box or something.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 head sculpts.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Robert Meyer Burnett figure will have 2 head sculpts. So.
Me in the house. Man, I was watching Marco's show, his stream the other night. Oh my God, what a massacre that was.
A massacre? What I miss?
They literally ran Mario off the show.
What?
I'm telling. Unless I was perceiving this incorrectly, they were kind of like busting his balls, you know. And so when people just like sometimes like they'll play around and they'll just leave the stream, pop back and then but they'll pop back on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're kind of razzing him a little bit. Mario leaves. I'm like, oh, he's messing around. He never came back.
Oh damn.
Oh.
And they must have done at least another hour, almost 2 hours of the show. He never came back. I was like,
shit.
what happened here?
They weren't fucking with him about the whole beard thing, were they?
Let me tell you something. Be careful if you go on Marco's show, man. You better carry some shield and a sword, man, because man, they will cut you up there, man. I was laughing.
Marco's live stream.
Oh,
What was the last? It was a live stream, right?
Yeah, I was laughing.
The last
so
one I
hard.
saw was freaking LWO. Was it LWO?
It might have been that.
Yeah, it was on Marco's channel. Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Marco's. It was on 165, I believe.
Yep. 166. Yeah, that's Marco.
Man, I was laughing all through that damn stream. They had me dying, man. So funny. It was so funny. And then when Mario booked up, I went, they did not. All right, what the heck's going on? And they ran Mario off.
Damn.
No,
That's
it
crazy.
was fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well,
Montana, what's up, man?
go to bed. He's on mute.
Still muted.
What are you editing now? Click. You're mute.
You're muted.
You're muted. Yeah.
At least we can't hear you. Can't hear you anyways. Uh-oh.
Open the
Alex is
pod.
buying hot toys.
Open up the pod bay doors, Al. Alex, open
Uh-oh,
up
we
the
lost
pod
the
bay
sound.
doors.
Yeah.
The pod bay doors.
Open the pod bay doors, Alex. I can't do that. I can't do that, Michael. It's okay, man. Alex,
Well, guys,
yeah.
he's got to fix his
Got it.
audio. What did you guys think of the last episode of Mando?
Oh, that's right. We did. Help me out. Oh, got it. Just
That
time
was-
to run
that was-
into one another.
That was good.
Was it? Didn't I give it a 10?
Yeah.
Is that what we
Is that what
thought?
you said the other day? Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I love. Yeah. I loved it, man.
Yeah, it was
I
good.
really
Yeah, I'll give it a 9.
I would have to say that there are 2 moments in Star Wars history right now that I think are two of some of the greatest moments post sequel. One, the armorer and Bo-Katan's exchange, and where the armorer gives her carte blanche, and the other one is when Heavy and Mando fought for the first time for that dark saber. Love that duel.
Mm.
It was epic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was good. I think it was
Yeah.
much better than the previous episode for sure.
Oh yeah.
Much
Oh yeah.
better.
They did not need a whole episode of Pershing. But
No,
yeah, this one
actually,
it was
You're right, they did.
it was great to see Zeb, in the bar with the rest of the pilots and stuff. That was freaking awesome.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was a great episode.
The fight
Did it work?
with the
There you are.
pirates in the beginning, the dog fight.
No, I was messaging a client. That's why you saw me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry, didn't
work.
mean to-
Annoying work. Yeah,
Very well.
really annoying
My-
work. So tired.
My apologies, sir.
No, it's okay. Like I was listening to you guys, and I was trying to solve some annoying, boring stuff. That
Annoying boy.
no fun.
I was just
No
kind of
fun.
recapping the Mando episode. What
Oh,
thoughts?
I watch it again this weekend. I
Did
like
you?
it. Yeah, like it's good to see that it finally the story is moving somewhere.
Forward.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We hope.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be crazy if this next episode is just so totally sidetracked and some other character and
Dude, I would be so angry.
Yep. It'd be beyond ridiculous at this point.
Yeah.
I would question the leadership of the show more than I have already.
Yeah.
well, one thing's for sure is definitely we don't know exactly what's going to happen. I have no idea.
Yeah.
The last 2 episodes of season 2 are by far the best.
Yeah, I think the last 3 were pretty awesome.
Yeah, season
Yeah.
2 was
Like
just
season 2 was the best, but starting episode 4, everything was awesome.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Like with Bo-Katan, then Ahsoka, then Boba Fett.
Yep.
It was just too much.
Yeah. It was freaking awesome. And then
Yeah.
I mean this season not the greatest start because they kind of dawdled in the first half. But I'm hoping it picks up a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was thinking like even season 1 like had a lot of filler in episodes that weren't really like I didn't like a lot of episodes of season 1. So
I like season 1 because it was fresh and different.
Yeah, but there were some episodes like the one where they go to Tatooine when we first see Fennec Shand. I didn't like that episode. Didn't like it. I think I didn't like the second episode. Like there were a few that were like, yeah, okay, this is okay. It was entertaining, but not the best.
Although season 1, if I remember correctly, had the most like one-off stories. It wasn't a whole lot of connective tissue going on. You know?
Yeah. And they in that Fennec episode they set up Boba Fett at the end with the spurs and the sound and everything.
Yeah.
But he wasn't wearing spurs when he was in his robe, and it was just like.
Okay, that's a question for you. Do you think anyone from the Boba Fett series will show up in Mando before by the final episode?
Yeah, I think on this episode.
Boba Fett will show up. Yeah.
I think we'll get Boba Fett back in the show.
You think Boba Fett's going to be in this season?
I think so.
Yeah.
And it'd be Fennec as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like we're gonna go back to Tatooine again, and they're gonna try to recruit Boba.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We need all Mandalorians.
Then
Your
they'll get
father was a Mandalorian.
They'll get the battle.
Oh my God.
They'll battle the Empire on Mandalore, and every shot he takes, I am Boba Fett. I am Boba Fett.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we'll get.
I have my Boba Fett starship.
Yeah. Ugh. It's a slave one.
You know exactly what you guys are talking about is not going to happen, right?
Boba Fett coming back?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, maybe not. They'll focus on Mandos, and Boba Mando more or less. So, and he's just like Bo-Katan. Takes off the helmet, puts it back on. No.
If they want to keep that character going, though, they'll put him in Mando.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know whether or not they will or not, because once again, all of this was written before everything was viewed as far as Boba Fett and everybody had issues about it. So he could very well show up in it. But I tell you this: if they did any rewriting, he wouldn't, because then they wouldn't want that sour taste to even touch Mando.
Well, when they put Boba in Mando, he was fine.
Yep.
So
that's what brought him back. He was badass.
You make a good point there. Yeah. Only thing, but isn't it going to feel like too little, too late if they make him a badass now, because we've already seen him like be a dumbass?
No, I think it'll be good for him. To be honest,
I think they need to redeem him somehow, and they should do it in the Mando show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Just like they brought Mando into Boba Fett, and that episode was good, and
man, I can't wait now.
They should do the same.
I cannot wait till after this whole thing is over, when we're finally talking about it. It's going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah, because they usually knock it out the park at the end of the season.
There is so much riding on this being a successful season.
Yeah, so
much.
Well, especially after
I have a feeling that the season is going to end up in a cliffhanger.
Oh yeah,
there's definitely one more season coming, right?
Yeah, but I think they're gonna try to connect it with Ahsoka, in a way, and it's gonna be a really annoying cliffhanger. Like, oh my god, like it's not gonna be bad. It's gonna be like, oh my god, really? I'm gonna have to wait 6 months for to see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
And they said they'd continue to make Mando.
Yeah.
I mean, before they were saying, we'll do like 4 seasons and call it good.
Yeah.
But now, they're saying, we'll continue with Mando till, people don't want to see him anymore. Well, continue to write him well, and people will want to see him.
Because the ratings are not very good.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll give the Ahsoka show a chance. I mean, I could care less, really, to be honest with you. But I'll start off. I'll give it a shot, But I'm not holding out.
I'll give all Star Wars a shot, but if it starts to suck, I'm going to call them out on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't give us Obi-Wan style writing. Don't give us Boba Fett style writing. Don't let Favreau go on his own. Have a writer there. Have Dave there watching his stuff. Make sure there's a story and it's good and it's not goofy as ass. Yeah. Because there's a lot of misses with Favreau.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Filoni's writing Ahsoka, so
yeah.
I think on that, and it's his story. It's a continuation of Rebels. So I think
it'll be better.
Yeah.
Because that's his baby, man. That him and George created that in the Clone Wars. He's not going to let anything bad happen to Ahsoka
and I think even Kathleen Kennedy knows that it's Filoni. You don't mess with him because most of the things he has done, you don't hear like, Kathleen Kennedy told Filoni that he can't do that.
Yeah,
you hear it from other people, but I think Filoni is like untouchable.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, there'd be riots in the streets if anything happens to Dave Filoni.
Yeah.
Well, they call it he generates money.
Yeah, exactly. He's the only one left there, like running things that seems to care about the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy.
Yeah,
the stuff that George created. Yeah.
I think sometimes Jon Favreau has a little too much on his plate.
Yeah.
But I think that with Jon Favreau, like they gave him too much leeway because it's Jon Favreau. They say he created Iron Man. He
started the MCU and
and I don't think it's like that really. I think I really admire him, but I think Filoni.
Me too. I dig Jon Favreau. I have no trust. I dig Jon Favreau. I just think that
But I see Favreau as a guy who knows how to make a good movie, but not how to create a franchise.
Yeah, I think he overextends himself. Yeah. I really do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you can do Marvel and Star Wars. That's a lot, man.
Well, he just does Star Wars now.
He just does Star Wars now. Yeah.
No, but he does a hell of a lot of acting for Marvel.
Oh well, yeah, Spider-Man. If it's Spider-Man, sure.
Yeah, but Spider-Man.
I read that Favreau is no longer the voice of Paz Vizsla.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's some other guy doing it.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't care who's under the suit, who's voicing. I just like the character. As long as you.
No, but I like his voice. Like I thought it was something cool.
Yeah.
I agree.
He should be voicing the Vizslas. He did before, so that's weird.
Okay, so are you saying like at the present time, like this last episode, there was somebody else?
Yeah, he's no longer like on the season. He's no longer voicing Paz Vizsla.
I actually didn't notice. I actually didn't notice.
No, me neither. Me neither. Like I was on IMDb, and I was reading the trivia because I like to do that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw this season, Jon Favreau is no longer the voice of Paz Vizsla. I'm like, man, that's lame.
Good.
That's cool too.
Crazy.
Yeah. You're working too hard. Yeah. You take it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like maybe it's because they are gonna remove the helmet of Paz Vizsla.
Oh man.
John
Yes.
Favreau's a little overweight.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna match the body with the.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Not
gonna be
maybe
super
not
weird.
not
Like,
such a good
It just
idea.
superimpose his head on there. He'll be fine.
yeah, it would be super weird. Like,
CG is head
Yeah.
on.
Right.
Yep. They could do
That
that.
would be hilarious.
that
Yep.
would be really funny.
Just don't
That
put
would
him
be
on a
super
volume
funny.
stage, please.
But it would be hilarious. Like, oh, look, the head doesn't match the body.
Yeah. That'd be good.
The Thing.
Little helmet. Yeah.
That's exactly what I think. Like,
Fat-headed
imagine
little
removing the helmet.
helmet.
It would be like
Little
Yeah.
big man in little coat. Little coat.
yeah, it would be funny.
I still
Yeah.
got both. I still got both those Chris Farley, David Spade movies on VHS.
Love Chris Farley, man.
Yeah,
I
dude.
still think that Hot Toys need to make a head sculpt.
It'd be cool.
They do. Mhm.
That'd be cool. Like,
Um,
and they
Didn't-
should make
didn't
a
Black Series do
Stormtrooper
that?
George Lucas.
Black
Yeah,
Series did do that. Yep.
they should. Yeah, Hot Toys should definitely get on that.
like right now is the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. Why not make a George Lucas Hot Toy again? Like they did a bootleg back in the
Yeah,
day.
dude.
They should do that.
They should.
I would buy
Disney,
that.
Disney won't let them.
Yeah. Go. We don't like George Lucas.
Yeah. They don't like George Lucas over there.
It's so insane.
Yeah, sadly, Gina Carano is not coming back
No,
as
I don't see her.
Cara Dune. I think they just kind of, got rid of the character. They mentioned her, said where she is, and then they're just kind of going to leave her alone.
Mm-hmm.
dude, she can't even get a commercial.
Oh, no, it's ridiculous.
No.
I mean, yeah, I'm
What?
not going to get into that.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to
Please,
get into
please.
That's all right,
Please.
guys. We're over our 3-hour mark anyway.
Doggone it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Tune
the
in next
second-
time.
Next
Cliffhanger.
time on the Cliffhanger.
Collectors.
Are we gonna
Features
do an
on
after like
Cliffhanger.
are we gonna do a review on Wednesday for Mando?
Yeah.
Do we want to do it in the morning?
Yeah, let's do it in the morning.
Let's do it in the
Can I-
morning. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Rather
Let me
than super
put
late.
it this way: if
Yeah.
I can, I will.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll do if I can.
Sweet.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be awake anyway at 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
We
will
are
be.
too excited. If we are really
Oh
happy
my
and excited, we
God.
can go live and then go again in
Happy
the
and
morning.
excited.
Yeah. Yeah, but I should be awake because I don't work. I work tonight and then I'm off to Tuesday and Wednesday.
I'm
So
super behind with work, so I'm gonna have to drink so much coffee.
Oh, I'm ready. I used to drink
Okay.
so much coffee.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy like
A
25.
little
Red
pause
Bulls
right
and,
there.
Okay.
I'm burned
Okay.
out.
So yeah, Wednesday, 11 a.m. for me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Take a nap, get your rest.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a good show. I'm excited. I'm excited, but I'm still like, why did it take them this long to get us intrigued? You know?
Yeah. Why waste 4 episodes?
Yeah.
right.
Like,
That's
Yeah,
the way, that's,
and
that's
that
the
day
way they are.
I had to go,
That's the way they do things.
but it's just like I think the time for filler in Mandalorian is done. Like
Yeah.
after season 2, after moving the story forward that much, showing up Luke and all this stuff, you really don't have a chance for filler in this show. Like you can have 1 episode in a season, that's cool, but
Yeah.
you can't have 3 episodes of nothing happening. It's just not.
yeah. And if you're struggling to find stories for Mando, get different writers.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah.
I mean, they started this thing off just like like the old westerns of the 50s and 60s on TV, where it was just one. Each episode was just an independent story on its own, and that's what Mandalorian should be.
Yeah,
I'm
episodic.
getting kind of tired of every show really just being the launch pad for the next show.
Mm.
I'm tired of that. man.
I mean,
I don't
and there's a
I'd rather not see Ahsoka's show being brought to its fruition here, but that's the way they do things now.
yeah, and there's a way to connect things without making it seem kind of shoehorned in. So work on that. Lucasfilm, Marvel, DC, all you. Any other properties?
Well, I'm used to it at this time. I'm just not expecting anything anymore. You know,
Yeah.
I actually still haven't went to see Ant-Man yet, and I love Ant-Man, but so many people, and I usually don't listen to critics and stuff, but when it's overwhelming, that people say it was
good.
lackluster. Really?
No, it was good. It was
liked it a lot.
good. I would go see it in theaters.
You guys are the first that said anything positive. Seriously.
Oh yeah. Well, we said this as soon as we saw it. It was good, man. It was screw the critics,
I was
man.
curious what the hell the critics were even talking about. No,
I think it's just like how much hype they create around the movie that even critics are like, okay, it wasn't that good. And you know how critics are, like they.
Oh no, I was hearing it from from friends.
Yeah,
everybody was telling me.
What was the name of this critic that was pretty famous? He had like throat cancer. Was he? It was I think he's the most famous critic of all time. I remember he hated. He hated The Last Crusade.
Was it Siskel?
He hated
or Ebert? Siskel or
No,
Ebert?
Ebert died of Ebert died of throat cancer. He died of throat cancer.
Him.
They both died
hated
of
Star
cancer,
Wars
but he
for
died
crying
of
out
throat.
And he hated so many movies that people love.
Oh, he trashed Blade Runner.
No,
back in the day, it was more difficult to, have a.
But you got to admit, he was
presence,
honest. He was honest. He said what he felt.
No, he was very honest. But right now,
might have been
everybody
off,
make their opinion out of somebody else's opinion.
Yeah.
Like before, people would go to the theater, watch it, and like, oh, this critic said it was bad, but I like it. And right now, people are more like, oh, he said it was bad, then it's bad. And that's like, people don't longer have their own. They don't build their own criteria,
Well, I was going to
have your own opinion.
Listen, it's gonna be streaming probably within the next week or two, right? So I'm just gonna wait for that because if I go back to the theater, now, I'm probably gonna go back and watch. I might go back and see John Wick again. I haven't seen a movie twice in a row in a long time, but I think I want to see John Wick again, man. I love it.
Oh. Yeah, still gotta go see that actually.
Oh my god, guys!
Well, Mario comes out this week, so
it is amazing.
Yeah, definitely gotta go see that. Yeah, definitely gonna see that.
What does
Mario? The new Mario movie.
Super Mario.
Oh, dude, there's a movie, I guess it's kind of like a spy or almost like a James Bond kind of flick coming out with the guy who played Icarus in Celestial. Eternals.
Eternals, yeah.
Yeah, it looks really sweet, man. He looks like a James Bond kind of guy.
They wanted him for James Bond, like he was a runner-up.
Yep.
Who was?
John
that guy.
Richard Madden?
Richard Madden, yeah.
Yeah, they
really? Well, he's got a movie coming out.
We don't know if they really he went through a casting process, but he was one of the favorites too.
Well, they already got
he's British. So.
Well, they've already got trailers out now, and he's got a flick coming out real soon. I just saw a trailer.
Yep. I forget her name too, but they were spies that forget who they are or something like that, and then they remember, and
I am Klaus. Yeah, Renz, I know what you're talking about, dude. Oh man, he's talking about John Wick too.
Oh,
friends, I have to hit to work in the same room.
Didn't you just say that 20 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but now I see that it's almost 9:00, and I'm like, man.
All right, you're muted.
It'll be a long night.
Yep, it's already almost 9. I'm gonna cut this off. So yeah, I want to quick shout out to the chat. Some guy, Thule. Who else was here? Commander
Toy
Green,
Toy Box.
Toybox, Fat Batman's
Yep.
Collecting Nightmare,
Double Dust.
Coolio, the Great and Powerful, FBJ, David Z, Off on Studios,
CT603.
Blur Dad Life, David Z,
KJ Smith.
KJ Smith is here. Nice.
Fat
CT,
Batman. Doc
Tremble
Snizzle.
Dust, Doc Snizzle.
Some guy is always here.
Yeah, some
guy's
guy.
always here.
Appreciate you.
And thanks for sending those
Payton
pictures.
23, Loco Lou is in the chat for the Matt Collector.
Yep.
Joey,
Truly.
Toybox.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well, yeah, that'll do it for us. I want to thank the rest of the panel tonight. Hoth Hometown Hero, Loco Lou. It's great to have you guys here. Alex, Mike, Blue.
My friend.
It's always great having you here, guys, and I appreciate that you're here every week with me talking figures, talking movies, talking whatever the hell we feel like talking about. So it's always a good time.
Yeah.
Tune in Wednesday will be the live reaction to the Mando episode.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, let's hope
Maybe-
it's a life-changing experience.
Uh,
It's like,
go with low expectations.
Low
no,
expectations.
no, I'm gonna go with the biggest expectations. So
This
Yep,
can be the
yep.
greatest episode
Yep. And then you're like, oh.
the entire season.
yeah. No.
You
Listen
guys.
to yeah.
All right.
Oh my God.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That'll do it for us. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Always be kind. And we'll catch you in the next one.